All right. So once again, I'm live coming in. I've been I've been moving a lot of stuff around. Kind of crazy that last couple of days in Virginia been a lot of rain, wind. About 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock every day. It's been coming down like monsoons. But it is what it is, right? So, that's how it goes, right? But nevertheless, I say that's how it be, man. Now, these storms, been kind of crazy. Today was like 82, wasn't too bad today, but for the most part, the storms have been very, very like nerve-wracking to say the least. You think you got a good day going on, then boom, a storm hit. Boom, that storm. So you just don't know. So you gotta be careful with weather like this because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know how it's gonna end up, right? So me, I just say, hey man, you gotta pay attention real quick. And it is what it is, right? Yeah. You talking about weather warfare and stuff like that, right? So that's how it goes. So still, severe storms affect DMV region. So let's play this.
Well, that will definitely wake you up. Lightning ripping through the skies over the DMV during tonight's severe storms. This is some new doorbell video from DC's Noma neighborhood. The lightning also grounding planes at Reagan National Airport. Take a look.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, I got that on camera.
A passenger on this plane caught a lightning bolt on camera as they were stuck on the tarmac. The woman says they were supposed to take off for Las Vegas at 4:30, but didn't end up leaving until 4 hours later.
I'm going back inside.
And the torrential rain pummeling the DMV, leaving behind dangerous flooding and damage. DC Fire and EMS taking this video of a driver trying to get through the rushing water in Northwest. And check out the powerful winds. You can see it testing the limits of that person's umbrella there. The gusts also shaking street signs. I took this video right outside of our 7 News station here in Roslyn. But take a look at what was happening inside. Yeah, it was raining so hard and heavy that the water started leaking into our building. You can see it pouring down this stairwell to the parking garage. Good evening to you. I'm Scott Thuman. Thanks for joining us. We're seeing just incredible new images from across our region of tonight's severe storms. Check out this ominous sight over Bowie. I want to bring in meteorologist Steve Rudin really quickly. Steve, what exactly are we looking at here?
It's a shelf cloud, and it looks really scary. It's the leading edge of a severe thunderstorm. That's what we had, often accompanying with gusty winds, heavy downpours. That's exactly what we had. What you see here is warm air rising and cool air sinking, and then you get this shelf cloud. Think of a hot air balloon. To get it to rise, warm air, that's why it goes up. Cooler air puts it down. So cooler air is more dense. That's why it's close to the ground. Then that warmer air shifts upward, and that's how you get the shelf cloud.
Yeah.
Generally not dangerous, but it is the leading edge of.
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
Living, man, chilling, man.
Yep.
Scheme, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, man. So still got some wild weather out there?
Today was the first day, and last 2 days ain't rain at 7 o'clock. And last about 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever the hell it was going on. Looked like a mushroom cloud yesterday. That moment just came down. Uh-oh. Hey, what's up? Oh. What's going on?
What up? What's going on?
Yeah. How you doing?
My bad, BJ. I'm up here talking. I'm on mute.
No, you good.
I'm good.
Hey,
I said we was trying to call y'all, but when we see y'all live.
Well, no. I mean, I just literally got on like 5 minutes ago. I mean, I just got back.
Oh. Well, Frank, we were trying to find that video, Frank. The lady who in Houston said something about the Kerr, Texas flood and how she married to a white pastor.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say I'll resend that shit.
Yeah. Okay, all right, yeah.
That shit was wild, huh?
Hey, look.
I want to see that, but go ahead, BJ. I ain't trying to interrupt your show. Go ahead.
I'll send it to BJ.
Look, this the first night and 2 nights it ain't rain like a motherfucking goddamn storm.
I saw your picture. I saw that.
Man, yo, like I gotta.
Yeah, we getting hit too. We getting hit too.
Hey, yo, I gotta get some cardboard for the backyard because I keep on tracking poles in the house. But yeah,
wow.
Like 7 o'clock. Like 8 o'clock. It stormed for like 5 hours straight. Like, so my buddy,
what?
Man, that shit was crazy. Look, my buddy got turtles right now. Turtles can swim, but he got like
they can.
But he got like a thing where he got like lizards and reptiles. He take them to kids and do exhibits and shit, right? But he brought all the animals inside because he was like, "We're ready." So that was Tuesday night. Last night at 7 o'clock, it was like a mushroom cloud coming down. Man, that coming down like a motherfucker.
That's the one you sent me, BJ, with
No, that was the other day.
the other day. Okay, that was the other. Damn.
Last night.
And got hit twice.
And the river was just like, yo. I said, Dad, you know what? The white folks
Don't be by them rivers, man.
The white folks that wanted to move downtown by the river and the Chaco Bottom and the James River and shit. Good luck.
Huh. I know. Be careful.
But I ain't worried about it. But I was just like, you know what? All this damn rain and shit. Because, well, check this out. Utah. I know somebody live in Utah. Guess what?
Oh, yeah. That's why I was calling you about earlier, BJ. Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Pennsylvania had bad weather and floods and tornadoes. Did you see that?
Well, yeah, but Utah actually hadn't had any rain hardly in certain parts since April. So they just found they had like 0.7 inches the whole month of April. So they won't even get nothing at first.
And what happened there? They got hit. Bad storm.
I know New Mexico got hit. I ain't really check Utah.
Yeah, they got hit. Yeah, New Mexico got hit. Pennsylvania got hit. I think Colorado got hit. Yeah.
Man, yo, there was guys outside this morning. Tents was up in the fucking yard and shit. I was like, yo.
Oh, wow.
Tents get flipped over. You know how the kids got the little, you know how your kids, you know, they got the little play pools or whatever they put in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
Might have got dried out for the summer heat. Man, shit, they got a pool of rainwater today.
Oh, wow.
Man, this shit been going. Hey, but today it was 82. It was all right. But the problem is people been having these cookouts and shit. They were like, man, we don't know. They don't know they had a cookout because they don't know. Like I told you, every day at like 7
What the
o'clock.
weather gonna be?
Boop, then you just get hit. But it be so
You
quick.
get hit.
Like,
Yeah, that happened here. That happened here recently. It just was daytime, everything fine, the wind picked up, and then we just got poured on like 4-5 inches real quick.
Then my homeboy TJ,
Ain't that weird?
Yeah, my homeboy TJ, what happened to him was even weirder because they was having a cookout, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I ain't coming over there. It's raining like hell over here, man. He was like, you was like, well, it ain't raining over here. He was like, we having a cookout, we having fun. And it never rained over there, but on his side of town, it got soaked.
Yeah, that's what it's the same here. You got other parts where it's bone dry, then the other parts it be soaking wet. Yep.
Well,
Yep.
What's up, Chak?
Yo.
Think he there. Yeah, he there. Mm-hmm. Probably got them headphones. He probably gonna have to switch them headphones.
Yeah, he
probably gotta switch his headphones.
Of a severe thunderstorm.
Yeah, and we certainly had severe tonight. Thank you, Steve. We'll check right back with you in just a few minutes for a look at tomorrow's forecast. In the meantime, though, first, we are also closely tracking the storm damage. And these are some new photos from Germantown. A driver hit a large tree and had to be rescued. Fortunately, they are okay. Similar sights, though, in Virginia. Cars trudging through flooded streets. And 7 News' Carl Willis picks up our team coverage in Alexandria, where crews are already busy with cleanup.
Well, the storm had some heavy rain and some pretty strong winds. It has tree crews working into the night here. You can see this crew here behind me in Alexandria working to clear debris after a car was smashed.
Damn.
Crews clearing tree debris in Alexandria after a soaking with strong winds that left behind a mess.
Y'all getting it like us.
Like a 2-mile run just around Old Town, and it was just downpour. Like, I'm still wet
Wow.
from this. It was like 3 hours ago.
Maya Pedico also realized she had a near miss with a falling tree here on North Payne Street.
I was scared. I felt really bad. I thought maybe I knew somebody whose car that was, so I asked around, but fortunately nobody I knew. I hope they find out whose car it is.
As the cleanup crew finished up their work,
they texted me a photo and like, is this your car? This is how I found out.
We found the owner of the car. Kind of. Mira Malwad says she actually rented this car.
I hope Hertz has insurance, yes. But my company gave me another car, so I got an upgrade. So I'm not too sad about it.
DC, Arlington, and Alexandria all getting a direct hit. We saw more trees blocking roadways close to homes and limbs down, even on some major roadways. But the good news, no reported injuries so far. In Alexandria, Carl Willis, 7 News.
All right, we are checking in now with Jasmine over at the alert desk.
Now, let me say something. Alexandria is probably about an hour and 20 minutes richer. So it actually, the average person in Alexandria probably got a $700,000 to $1 million house. So I just want to let you know that right now. So
what is that, a suburban area, BJ?
Like a suburban area? Close to DC, though. It's out there like 20, 30 minutes from DC and stuff. It's like
I got you.
All your data centers and shit at. Matter of fact, I can say that because actually, the dude yesterday I was talking to, he had a Microsoft shirt on, and I asked him, you like in Borton, Virginia, in the country? And I was like, but I said, bro, ain't nothing important. He was like, yeah, but data centers. He was like, it ain't nothing but country, and ain't nothing but data centers there. And actually, that's what's going on in Texas and other places. A lot of these places that been these what they call these storms. That's where they trying to build these data centers there too. That's another little thing.
Well, that's a friend of mine. I was listening to his show yesterday, and he said he watched some video or they show how over in Kerr County in Comfort, Texas, they were trying to the locals had protests, I think several months back or a year ago. They didn't want any lithium mines to be built there. Next thing you know, yeah, this happens.
Yep, it's called
kind of with North Carolina, right?
Shoot, North Carolina, certain parts of North Carolina under damn water, man. They got 45 feet of rainwater, man.
Again?
Yeah, right now.
Oh my gosh.
Shoot.
Wow.
And the crazy part is, I gotta go to North Carolina on Sunday.
I know, that's what Chak was saying. Wow.
I ain't gotta go that far.
Are they still having an event where you at?
Yeah, they having them. I mean, it's a graduation party.
Oh, you good then.
But that ain't that far in North Carolina. This Durham is probably like 3 hours away. This ain't number like an hour and 15, 20 minutes away. This ain't nothing. But this just, I just said, damn, I said, motherfuckers. I said, this shit, hey, this rain shit, man, this shit be funny, man. I said, yo, but hey, look, I gotta give it to you. I said, that just be, you be having, he said, man, it's like 95 degrees. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, whoop, there you go. But that was,
of course.
Now let's see here. Let's go. Who controls? See,
that's crazy.
But if you remember this,
is it really crazy or is it by design?
It is by design. Here you go, Lyndon B. Johnson, right here.
As a result, I think the people.
Don't forget about JFK.
And that message calls for new frontiers, new vision. It calls for us taking the steps now that will make us no longer second in space and science. It lays the predicate and the foundation for a space communication satellite that will permit the people of the world to see one television program at the same time throughout the world.
There's that propaganda.
That kind of communication. And think about the opportunity that will provide. It lays the predicate and the foundation for the development of a weather satellite that will permit man to determine the world's cloud layer and ultimately to control the weather, and he who controls
there
the
you
weather
go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
It lays the predicate for the steps necessary to send the man to the moon.
Well, there you go. Who controls?
There you go. There you go.
And
don't worry. Don't forget about JFK. He said it too. He said it too.
Well, Maui is under wildfires.
I saw that. Wow.
Somebody had an earthquake today. I forgot who.
What? They not BJ?
No, I'm here.
Hello?
I'm here.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I ain't dead yet. Don't worry about it. But could be though if she keep going though. But look, let's see. Man.
You got you on the list.
No, that's all good. I hit the wrong button. But look, let's see here.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. What is it? What area was it? Oh yeah. Here we go. If you thought I was built, here we go, right here. Yeah, I got it right here. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Right here. I got it.
This July at Renewal by Anderson. Pay nothing. Zero zilch nada for 8.
Wow. Wow.
What do you mean?
BJ, what is it? That's nasty.
North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina. Okay. I don't know why I can't. I'm trying to see why my screen's so small. But go ahead. Okay.
That's North Carolina. There's a storm called Chantel.
Oh,
wow. What you mean? It's a tropical depression or tropical storm? Because that's the only reason when they and hurricane. That's the only reason they start giving them names.
Yeah, that's Chantel. Yeah.
So I guess because Orange Man in office, we might as well get ready for it. They can't put the virus on us. They gonna just I just pay attention because I tell you this. You know how when Trump was in office the first time, Texas always look at these red states. They always get hit. Look that up. Just look at some of these states how they'll throw a blue state in there, just to throw it in there. But think about it, when Trump was elected in 2017, we got hit real bad by Hurricane Harvey here. We got hit bad.
Well, look, I can't say they can't put the virus on us because today
What's going on?
Moderna just approved the RSV vaccine for babies.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, 6 months and older.
Get on the test.
Matter of fact, full approval, not emergency use authorization. Full approval.
You know what's crazy? Why would you? Your lungs, everything fresh. You know what I'm saying? Reproductive, everything. You know what I'm saying? Immune system, reproductive, everything is fresh. Why would you need? You know what I'm saying? Why would you need to give a baby something like that?
You know what? That's a great point, Frank, because they said the baby's supposed to get the immunity from the mother. So them IgG, IgE, IgA, all these IgGs, those are antibodies that transfer from the mother through the breast milk from the immune system to the baby. Think about it. While the baby's in the womb, it's living off who immune system? Wait, y'all just came back? Yeah, who immune system is the baby living off of inside the womb?
Yep. See, they're full of it.
Yeah, think about it. And then RSV, I'll just debunk that right quick. RSV was never a major lung virus issue. First of all, it was only in premature infants. Y'all can look that up. That's the only people who got RSV. Premature infants. and all of a sudden everybody being affected about it. Man, please. Look at you. Y'all can look that up. I know that for a fact. That's why I was like, RSV. Yeah, that only affect premature infants, premature babies in the lungs. That's a not regular babies don't even get that. If they do, rare, very rare. But most of them is for premature babies. Anyway, go ahead, BJ. I'm not
No, you fine. I mean, look. To be honest with you, like I
It's
told
to
you,
frustrate you.
you said premature babies.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that,
Y'all heard what you saw what Planned
girl that went
Parenthood doing. Yeah. You might want to play what they doing too. They got their campaign going on CNN and all these other channels talking about reproductive rights are at risk, women's rights are at risk. Donate as little as $15. And I was coming from the northeast side, the north side, from dropping my cousin off. I saw a Planned Parenthood clinic, but they had a big old billboard that said pro-life. So they basically, they fighting back and forth. But yeah, they got commercial. Go look it up, BJ. You probably can find it, BJ. They asking people to donate $15. Planned Parenthood. These people don't stop, man.
there it is. Moderna gets full U.S. approval for COVID shot in at-risk children 6 months and younger. Right there. Oh, damn. What the hell is going on? So they got a new CDC director. Her name is Mona Nez or something like that. Yeah, got it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that is right there. Moderna gets full USDA approval. Matter of fact, it's right here. I got it.
Oh,
okay. Today, there you go, right there. And it has granted full approval. It's called Spikevax in children aged 6 months to 11 years who are increased risk of disease. The shot was pediatric emergency use. Moderna expects to make its updated vaccine available for eligible U.S. population for the 2025-2026.
Still after the kids. Still after the children. They still after the children.
That's wild, man.
I mean, but the illegals, they didn't have to be vaccinated when they came over here, did they? They didn't have to get jabbed. The illegals didn't have to get jabbed. And you can look that up on the UN website and the CDC website.
It's almost like they knew that they had it and they let them come over here without getting jabbed. That's what's
Frank, look, them motherfuckers came over here with measles. Them motherfuckers came over here with tuberculosis. They came over here with this rare form of meningitis that I got exposed to as a nurse that could have took my life. Okay, they come over here with all kind of shit. They come over here with them damn worms. What's the worms they have? Man, they come over here with all kind of shit. I worked in the county. Can't nobody tell me no different. That's why I used to tell them, cover your damn mouth. Coughing is blanket. Put their ass in the isolation room.
Here you go right here. Florida hospital implants Neuralink microchip in the patient's brain right here today. Or yesterday.
Yeah, they doing
that. Yeah, I mean, and come to think about it, I tell you, we done had a lot of driving accidents too. I forgot to tell you about this. The other day, somebody left the club and shit, and the lady was drunk leaving the club and hit a lady right in the middle of the street, just ran off and like nothing ain't happened and just kept on going. And then, yeah, man, crazy shit, man. Tell you, shit be going like kind of wild like that. So we've been having a lot of road rage accidents too around these motherfuckers. Not just the rich, of course.
True. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people. And then what the movie they got out right now? Superman. They got a new Superman movie out, so yeah, another.
Hollywood don't stop, do it.
No, they don't stop. As a matter of fact, they've been they just moving Netflix, obviously.
Huh?
But they just Netflix now and all these other little places, huh?
Well, I told you that's where Hollywood and the gay bombers was moving on. Hollywood ain't nothing but Netflix and Amazon Prime now. I told you that. They just moved to Netflix and Amazon Prime. Come on, y'all.
Facts.
Come on.
I see it.
Now, this will be some. Hey, yo. Hey, Shaq. This is a dedication to you, man. I'm just going to. Shaq, somebody need to be suing over this, man. This is some wild shit right here, man. Guy told me about this the other day. Look at this. Mattel. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta pull that up. This
Do it all. She rocks different hairstyles.
This is a nurse dream to have a Barbie doll come in with a type 1 diabetes glucose monitor. That's some funny shit they got going on.
No, I done heard it all now. My God.
Countless careers and
Wow.
celebrates different backgrounds. Express yourself. And this week, doll maker Mattel is expanding her repertoire, introducing the first Barbie doll with type 1 diabetes. After past criticism over Barbie's early lack of diversity, Mattel says it marks an important step in our commitment to inclusivity and enables more children to see themselves reflected in Barbie. Children like Eloise.
I was just finna say that, Frank. That's what I was just finna say, Frank. What the fuck that got to do with anything?
I don't want to
Hey,
hear
Shaq, how you feel about this,
every
man?
day, man.
Barbie doll with diabetes, man. This is a new one on you, man. This is some funny shit, ain't it? No, that's
So
kind of
now they just want to normalize the shit. Oh, it's okay to have diabetes, but they don't tell you the effects of diabetes on your kidneys, your heart, your vision,
Or they trying to make it like a
your blood vessels.
What are they trying to do? Like trying to make it like a
I ain't even send this shit to my
They need to be sued over there.
I said,
man.
They should be sued over there. What point are you trying to make?
When they're talking about inclusion and all this, what does this got to, it's just.
Okay, you know how many people got diabetes? What inclusion or what?
I know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they wilding on this one though. I said they
Boy, Hollywood will not stop.
I've always wanted a Barbie just like me that has a pump like me and a dirt pump like me.
Reactions
Here they go.
already pouring in.
She's just like me.
Mattel worked with nonprofit Breakthrough T1D to develop the doll.
You got the chance to give some kids the Barbie, and what was their reaction?
It was amazing the moment that we unveiled Barbie. The screams, the shrieks, the joy was extraordinary. Frankly, the tears. I was crying. The kids were crying. Then they started chanting, Barbie, Barbie, Barbie.
4-year-old Cora Patel showed us her continuous glucose monitor.
What does it do?
Make me healthy.
Just like Barbie's.
When she saw this Barbie, it's the only time I've seen her ask for a doll. So she saw something in it that she sees in herself, which is really cool.
Emily Ikeda, NBC News.
What Shaq is? Shaq just said it earlier, talking about, boy, them white folks, all they do is lie.
Hey, Shaq, you're right, man.
What Shaq is? Shaq was just saying it. You man, these people, all they do is lie. Look, she can even tell a lie straight.
Hey, Shaq, help me out, man. Come on, man.
How much they got paid to do that? Come on that show and promote that doll. That's what we need to be looking at.
Hey, look, man. This is kind of sickening to be honest with you. But you know what I said about it? I said, you know what? Hey, look. They're gonna get some food. They're gonna get some food to buy that shit. What tell us that?
Oh no, that's what I said, BJ. How much did they get paid to promote that? No. I mean, how many kids have type 1 diabetes? How long that's been around?
Yo, like.
Come on now.
And me and Dawson mentioned this the other night. And so I said, let me go take a look at it. I said, I'll just take a look at it.
Limu Limo at your service.
Talk about it for a
Here to
quick
help you
second.
save
Talk about
hundreds
that name
by
with the
customizing your car insurance with
All over the world, insect species are disappearing at an alarming rate, and the decline has huge implications for our planet. Brian Hackney spoke to researchers tracking this troubling trend.
It took an asteroid to wipe out the dinosaurs. Sudden and dramatic. Unlike what's happening now. Life being wiped out at a rate 1,000 times higher than average. It's known as the 6th mass extinction, and we're living it. On the campus of UC Davis, inside this building, are the creatures who were here before the dinosaurs, and another creature who's fascinated by them.
I'm Emily Meineke, and we are at UC Davis at the Bohart Museum of Entomology.
I think I always liked creepy crawly things when I was a little kid, kind of like a tomboy.
So you didn't think, ugh.
Oh, yeah, I still think that about some insects. Like, this is a mosquito. I don't need to be friends with that.
But it wasn't just the creepy crawly appeal.
I got interested in insects because I wanted to be an ecologist.
And insect ecology is tanking, dubbed the insect apocalypse. A staggering number of insects are disappearing worldwide.
Insects have declined in abundance in biomass between 23 and 47%, something like that.
I would be really worried about such a huge number. Should we be that worried about it?
Yeah, we should be worried. I'm really worried.
Oh, I see it. Where is that? No, they're up there. You see it?
The decline of the monarch is one famous example.
We only have 550 butterflies right now.
And that is way down.
Way down.
It's just terrible drop in the number.
But there are millions of other insects completely unknown to science, silently disappearing forever.
They help with decomposition by eating leaves and help with various aspects of plant reproduction. Caterpillars are taking biomass from the canopy, putting it into the soil and enriching the soil. And that is the biodiversity that we're losing, not mosquito biodiversity.
Why is it happening? You know why. First, we live where they used to. Second, it's hotter, especially in the tropics. And third, pesticides.
Spraying your entire yard for mosquitoes, those sprays are not specific to mosquitoes. And so you're killing the entire insect diversity in your yard when you spray for them.
Instead, you can actually make your yard friendly for beneficial insects.
Sunflowers are wonderful for insects. They love the resources that sunflowers provide. And oaks, valley oak, are really good for insects. And they actually support over 4,000 species of wildlife. And then can I give you a third one?
Yes.
Phacelia. They're beautiful and purple and they unfurl like this. And they just have massive amounts of nectar in them and pollen. So they provide resources for a long time.
And if it's too little, too late for the population, let's say it continues this dramatic decline.
This is very apocalyptic for me to say, but all of the evidence points to insects outliving our species.
Again, these are life forms that predate dinosaurs.
We have really amazing evolutionary adaptations. We could derive cancer drugs or some sort of biomimicry because insects have been on the planet for 450 million years. The idea of something we don't understand disappearing, yeah, we should be worried.
There you have it, Dawson. Your insects could be going back.
There you go. Oh, we've been talking about that.
Want to
why they not talking about what's causing it? What's causing it?
Goddamn mind if them crackers know how long the fucking insect get on these guys.
That's what I was just thinking right now.
Exactly. Come on now.
Dude. Damn, wow.
But they not talking about what's causing it. Did you catch that?
What they causing it?
Did y'all catch that? Oh, we know. No, we know.
They're causing it.
We know. But you know they didn't say it though, Shaq.
They've been testing the mice. They've been testing the monkeys and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're killing the natural wildlife.
Well, you got people like Bill Gates making stuff to kill it, or Monsanto. There you go.
Monsanto. When they talking about
Bayer, Monsanto. Yeah, they wonder why people allergies and all that out of control. Who gonna pollinate the pollen? What a bees. Okay.
Yeah, they talking about this thing called screwworm where they could be dropping, I think, fruit flies or something on the motherfucker.
I saw that. Yeah, my cousin sent that. I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
These people, man,
Yeah,
diabolical.
they a little bit wild.
Hey, like what did Farrakhan say? They ain't worried about no God. They trying to play how to be God too, or beat God.
They call it a screwworm outbreak. Here we go. I found it. If you really believe
eating too much salt causes hypertension, right? Nope. What about too much bacon and red meat? Nope. It's actually
a flesh-eating parasite that was eradicated in the United States decades ago is back and affecting cattle. The Trump administration has suspended imports of Mexican beef cattle for 15 days due to the detection of screwworm in shipments. The New World screwworm is a type of fly and was recently found in remote parts of Mexico. The U.S. Agriculture Secretary said all live cattle, horse, and bison imports from Mexico will cease immediately, at least temporarily, to stop the threat. This has spurred U.S. representatives to take action, introducing a bipartisan bill today to combat the outbreak and protect the livestock industry.
That's where I think it's important that we get this facility built in Texas that sterilizes these flies, that prevents them from spreading of this, this parasite that would wipe out our industry. It wouldn't just impact Texas, it impacts the entire United States. And the legislation essentially calls to add for an additional facility here in the United States, out in West Texas, makes a whole lot of sense to me.
KTSM did speak with local butcher shops who say they've noticed an increase in prices and as a result, passing some of those costs along to consumers. They all expect costs to increase even more in the coming weeks.
So they call it screwworm. Now, I'm like, I want to know where all this worms and shit. I think my dog when I was a kid had hookworm or something like that. But all this screwworm and all that, what's that thing they use it? They only call that shit. What's that shit? Oh, you eating too much? You got a tapeworm or something like that, or something.
Tapeworm.
Right? Mm-hmm. Now, this is interesting. Teachers union partners with AI, OpenAI, Microsoft to bring AI to classroom.
There you go. It's here. It's here.
Microsoft, OpenAI, and United States Teachers Union are hatching a plan to bring artificial intelligence into the classroom. And that is a headline from Wired today. So joining us live now is the author of that piece from Wired, a senior writer for Wired covering big tech, Paresh Dave. Thanks so much. Okay, so let's talk about this. Students, they're turning to AI to solve math problems, to write essays. Teachers are seeing this. They're trying to figure out how to deal with this. Is this okay?
Time out. Beep, beep, stop the press. This happened the other day to me. It was in the store, right? And I think I gave him, $20.65, but I think I gave him the 65 cent late. The girl actually pulled out her phone, calculated the jump, and I told her,
I believe
that'd be $15 back. I'm like,
I believe it. I believe it.
She was like, oh, I just go by the calculator to find out what to put back in my drawer. I'm like, but I just told you what it was.
She tell you give her exact change.
Huh?
She told you give her exact change.
Well,
yeah, because other than that, she don't know what to do.
Yeah, they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. Yeah, when you give $20.65, they don't know what to do.
She looked like she got a little frustrated with me too, but it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. But hey, look, man. Blame
them same teachers unions who trying to partner with Microsoft with AI. Make sure you go see how much Microsoft paying them too.
My Aunt Mary told me to always try to be as accurate as can be, so I guess she got mad with me. But that's okay. Hey man, Aunt Mary, you're 87 years old and still kicking. Keep kicking. That's all I got to say. Fuck it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. So July 14th, if my mom was still here, she'd be 68 years old. I wish she was still kicking too. But I remember thanks for kicking it. Always call me just to make sure I'm doing all right. Even though one night called me, she was like, I had a dream about that's my other aunt. That's the one in 97. She called me. She was like, I just had a dream making sure you was okay. I said, yeah, I'm fine. She like, you laying there? I said, yeah, it's raining outside. She like, yeah, it is raining. You know, I like, yeah. So she like, just if you're laying there, go back to sleep with us. I said, no, you good. And we here talk about it. And she asked me how I was doing. She always call and check on me because she was concerned my mom died when I was 30 years old. So she always say that, I gotta be your mom now and all that other stuff. So that's how that goes. That's fine. It's all right. But I tell her, yeah, she be like being here 97 years old is great. She still get up and go walk the mall in the daytime. So what the hell?
How old is she, BJ?
Yeah. So she can get up and walk the mall. 97.
Oh, nice. That's good.
She get up and walk. She get up like 10 o'clock in the morning and go to the thing and walk the mall and stuff like that. And stuff down the street. Yeah. So she always called. If I don't call her in 2 weeks, she always called to make sure I'm straight. Because some of the other one, I think she's 30 years old. She moved out to Alexandria, Virginia, and all that stuff. So sometimes old people they just want somebody to talk to make sure you're still around. So
that's real.
But she but like I said, they always them two great aunts actually. They always told me to be as exact as can be. So I try can be, but sometimes when you're being exact with people, like the girl at the camera, they get a little bit, like they act like you're trying to embarrass them. So I'm trying to be exact as can be.
Upset with you.
Hey, look, but it's okay, man. I kind of had to look at it and I said, look, when I got to her, she was already texting on the phone and stuff anyway. So I had to analyze the situation a little bit. She was already in her own head. So it wasn't nobody at the camera, but me. So I guess she like, dang, you messing my flow up and shit. But it's all right.
Okay or not. But before I ask you that question, I want to go to the president of the American Federation of Teachers and what they had to say about the arrival of AI during the announcement today. Take a listen.
When we saw Chat GPT, when we saw it like so many others saw it, I think in November 2022, we knew it would fundamentally change the world. The question was whether we would be chasing it or whether we would try to harness it.
Aha. Okay, Paresh, what do we know about this? What is the plan? What does it mean for teachers?
Yeah, so the American Federation of Teachers is teaming up with Microsoft, with OpenAI. They're going to open up a national academy in New York where they're going to try to train teachers on how to incorporate it into the classroom. How can we ethically and smartly
Damn, look how crazy that sounds. They want teachers to train
whether
motherfuckers
it be
to
a
take their
chatbot
job,
like ChatGPT or something else that comes in the coming years.
Wow. They want the teachers to replace to train the motherfuckers that's gonna replace them. Wow. Tell me that's not a mind fuck.
Hey man, you ever heard the old saying? You ever heard this old saying, Frank? I'm gonna be dead on with you, man. Look, I ain't trying to be funny. Let me ask you a question. Have you been to when the last time you been in the classroom? Just in general. You ain't been in the classroom. This is funny shit, man. This is funny shit, man, because I'm gonna be dead on with you. A lot of these kids actually got they got, a laptop in the class now? A lot of these kids ain't writing them pen and paper no more, bro.
Right.
Now, I gotta give my boy credit because been to camp about 4 times. We had one of my buddies, he went there and they did some HVAC. And the kids, they really wanted to learn that. Painting and a lot of other stuff, right? But what I'm saying is, like, the kids, if you sit there with them all day, they do it. But my thing is, when you get them a what they call it, a handheld device, they gonna do it. So you got to, make them get it in the hand sometime, and I got to give them credit for doing that, and making them do some more hands-on stuff. Now on the flip side, in Richmond, we had something that was just, I don't know why they announced this big announcement the other day. They said for the first time in Richmond, Virginia history, that there was a majority female class that graduated the Richmond Fire Department. I'm like, they had to make a big announcement about that. I'm like, okay, so you had a lot of women become firefighters. It is what it is. I mean, okay, whatever. I mean, it's fine if you want to tell me, but I wouldn't really, I'm like, damn. Hey, my boy Kevin, boy, still looking out at you for the ALS. Keep fighting strong, brother. But they just came out and announced Richmond Fire Department. A lot of women graduated, and they become firefighters. It's fine. I mean, that's what you want to do. I mean, hey, just I don't know why they had to make a big PSA about it. But if they want to do that, it's on them. I mean, hey, look, man. I tell you, man, it been cuckoo around this motherfucker for months. Hey, look, every time I look around, somebody getting shot around this bitch since March. So I don't know. I don't know. Do I let the women become firefighters? At least I don't think killing nobody, but but not yet anyway. But yeah, that's how it's going. So, but yeah, Frank, you're right. The teachers are doing some. This is kind of weird, not crazy, isn't it, Frank?
Years, and they want to train up hundreds of thousands of teachers, about 10% of all teachers in the U.S. over the next 5 years.
Yeah, it's going to exist, so let's work with it. But you can't have your student write the whole essay using AI, so we have to catch them on that.
Or maybe that's the future, right? That's what they're trying to figure out.
All right.
And that's what we expect this academy to research and look into. But there's going to be concerns, right? There are definitely teachers who believe that ChatGPT tools like that have no place at all in the classroom and should not be part of students' routines because it hurts their critical thinking skills, doesn't allow them to develop all the necessary skills for life.
Yeah.
So there's going to be criticism that should we be partnering up? Is it inevitable that these technologies will exist? And I think that's the debate that's going to continue to happen even as this training happens.
Sure, there could be some that go, I'm still old school. Really a new saying, the old school and new school. Okay, another headline that we're talking about, imposter pretending to be Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Actually an AI voice, a high-level one, really hard to detect, was using that. So how exactly does AI impersonation work?
It's very simple. You upload a short audio clip of someone's voice. You download their voice from a YouTube video somewhere else where they're easy to find. You upload it to one of many services that now exist to allow for this. And a few minutes later, you have a giant voice print that you type in what you want it to say, and it says it. We've seen this happen with a number of global world officials, Ukrainian officials that were impersonated a couple of years ago, duped, many high-profile people into thinking that it was a real thing.
Right. So that's the next thing. Isn't there dupeware? Isn't there something that's going to flash and say, that's not that person?
There are attempts to build technologies like that.
Okay.
There's question marks about how effective it is. Is it something that companies actually want to roll out? As my colleague Lauren Good wrote about back in May, the low-tech way to solve this issue is calling the person back on a trusted line, communicating them or through an intermediary that you already know, and like, is this real? Is this really you?
Right.
Like, did you leave me this weird voicemail?
Yeah. Do you need this money?
Yeah, exactly.
No. Oh, wow. Well, you hope that we're all using it for the right purposes moving forward. We can detect when there's kind of the side ones that are going astray.
Yeah, but that is one of the concerns here.
I find this very interesting. The teachers union actually this is kind of funny, but that go to show you how teachers union went down, right? This was right. But when I look at it, name Randy Weingarter. Yeah, pick that name, right? You got the name right, then you would know what type of time you're on, right? But I ain't got to even go to pragmatics of that. But yeah, that's how it goes, Frank. How you feel about it, brother?
That shit is wild, man. These people, man.
It's all good, man.
But just like open,
Hey, look,
you know,
man.
like with the open AI with this, you know what I'm saying? And then now you got the Starlink with the T-Mobile phones, like all this stuff, all these companies, if you notice, all these companies, you know what I'm saying, that people got you know, the Trump, or not even Trump, but the 3-4 tech high tech moguls right now, all their stuff, you know, it's all their products are getting some kind of placement somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They getting contracts, they getting behind the scenes. We don't really know, you know what I'm saying? But from now, all this shit that's coming out in the news, you see it. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers get money, they get connected. You know what I mean? These are the billionaire oligarch motherfuckers.
Hey, we're How Ridiculous, three
You know what I'm
childhood
saying?
friends and digital content creators
They
that
be
do
getting
epic
subsidies
stuff from Perth, Australia.
And you know what I mean? They be getting all types of shit
So
from the
start
government,
with
man. But
you.
meanwhile, look, they want to cut. Look, they want to cut. You know what I'm saying? Stuff for the regular everyday people, but then yet keep the subsidies for these motherfucking billionaire, trillionaire motherfuckers flowing and shit. That shit is whack. That's wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, "Oh, we're short nurses. We're short this. We're short that." Then make fucking some of these trade schools.
Well, you know what I said, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, all right, hold on. I gotta pull this thing up for y'all. I gotta find it. Type in the morning. All right, let's see what we got here, bro. I got you.
Is a means to provide power to scale data center. This is a really significant step.
Absolutely. Thanks for hosting us, Ed. Thrilled to be joining you here from the field where Redwood and Crusoe have partnered on building this very cool AI data center that's powered by on-site solar and end-of-life EV batteries. You can see the array of batteries behind me. You can see this this mobile and modular AI data center that we've dubbed Crusoe Spark. Each of these data centers houses about 500 GPUs, and there's going to be 4 of them here, all powered with this off-grid, microgrid and batteries.
JB, it's good to have you back on Bloomberg Tech. It's been a while. You know, we've been tracking the progress of Redwood, but I think there'll be a lot of value in you explaining the opportunity for you here in providing this technology platform to power AI data centers specifically.
Well, it's great to be back, and yeah, thanks for the opportunity. We've been growing steadily for quite a few years, and today find ourselves in a position where there are a huge amount of transportation battery packs coming back from the field. We're in pole position to make best use of a lot of those assets, and we've, I think, really invented a platform that you see behind us here that can deploy those cost efficiently to provide grid energy storage. And I think one of the best and highest value applications of that is to do things like what we're seeing here, to provide very fast and reliable energy for AI expansion.
JB, could you just give us a sense of any capacity constraint that you have, where you're sending your batteries to and how you're going to prioritize them as you go through the recycle or reuse process?
Yeah, so we aim to reuse and repurpose every battery that we possibly can, anything that has remaining life. We already have gigawatt hours of batteries in the pipeline to do that. This project alone is already the largest microgrid in North America, and also the world's largest deployment of second life reused batteries. But we're already aiming at projects that are 20 to 100 times larger than this. So there's a lot to come in the growth in the pipeline.
Chase, you and I very recently discussed, and we had Drew Baglino on the show, right, from Heron, the need to modernize energy infrastructure in the context of the data center build out. Are you able to kind of quantify or give our audience a sense of the challenge of how much a bottleneck the energy component is when you're building out these data centers around this country?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, one of the major aspects to the bottleneck for energy really is the speed. You know, people are applying for grid.
All right, you back, huh? You back.
Yeah, I left out because I was trying to see why my avatar wasn't updated. But I guess it made me update the whole Streamlord link. I missed what I missed, BJ.
Oh, they just building microgrids to power AI demand.
There you go.
Yeah, right here, yeah. Now, let's see here. I'm gonna drop this down because I gotta pull this thing up about that code, but it's kind of like you gotta like go through this thing. This is a little bit more. You gotta read through this thing. So this is section. Let me look at it again. 50. It should say 50. Title 50. Subsection 1520. So let me fill this up because this is a law created by Congress to like let me see, Title 50. It's basically like how you can have all the weather events and they can say on the state level, oh yeah, you know, we doing something, but really to tell you the truth, they can use this for population geoengineering for say that, you know, for any time, anywhere. Title 50, Chapter 32 of U.S. Code deal with the Chemical and Biological Warfare Program. All right, let me go back to it. Destruction of existing stockpile lethal chemical agent munition and restrictions on the use of human subjects for testing chemical or biological weapons. It's now repealed. It previously covered restriction on use of human subjects for chemical and biological agent testing. It prohibited certain activities related to testing chemical or biological agent human subjects, but also included exceptions for peaceful purposes related to medical, therapeutic, pharmaceutical, agriculture, industrial, or research activities, subject to specific conditions, right? So, you know, you look through it. Supplemental technologies in there. Law allows for the consideration of supplemental technologies for destruction, including explosive destruction technology and technologies for treating hydraulics. So that means they can say they're destroying some chemicals, but really, to tell you the truth, you're blowing this shit up, you could be releasing chemicals in there. You see what I'm saying?
Wow. That's crazy.
So it say they destroying stockpiles, but really, to tell you the truth, when you destroy something on open ground with people, who gets affected by it?
Getting exposed.
So
the people getting exposed.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of like it kind of like it go and it based human subjects. That's why I be trying. That's why I try to tell you, like when we were riding through 95. Matter of fact, I think motherfucking ain't so bad yesterday. They had a fucking sinkhole out there, bitch. I said, what the fuck is going on? Yeah.
What? Wow.
This shit been going down like a motherfucker. This is the first day in the last 3-4 days that not rain. I like people like they don't know what to do. It's like, yo, it ain't raining.
And remember, in the months of July, most July months are dry and hot. I'll tell you something up right there.
Yeah. A couple years ago, it brought the rain.
You know, and they didn't move the season up to hurricane season to July now. Did y'all see that? It used to only be starting in August, remember?
Yep. Now watch this.
Well, no, I could get you one better. It used to be starting in September. Now they didn't move from that to August, now to July. But go ahead.
Now watch this. A couple weeks ago, I told Shaq I was going to buy me a water hose because it was so hot for like 2 weeks. They said that they were not going to do any mowing, and because they did mowing while it was super hot, that would ruin the soil, right? So I bought me a water hose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, what the fuck I want water hose for? It's been raining like a monsoon now. Now all of a sudden, they're like, oh, now the ground water low. Now they want to come mow the grass on it, right? Oh, this is fucking bullshit. But that's why I tell you this weather has been so weird. Like it's just been like coming down, and then you know. Now I had a little situation the other day. Matter of fact, it happened the other day. I was at home downstairs in the downstairs bathroom. I said, "Why the fuck I can't?" That dog said, "Come on, that dog." My nephew must have used the bathroom the other day and left the door locked on the downstairs bathroom, and I could not get that.
Oh my God.
I was like, "Look, man, I ain't calling the locksmith and shit." I said, "I'd be damned if I call a locksmith to get them own damn bathroom." I said, "Let me find." I found a knife with the smallest thing and put that motherfucker in that motherfucker and pried it up. But I said, I will not goddamn call no locksmith to get my own damn bathroom. I was like, damn, man.
But that nephew always doing something, huh, BJ?
Funny shit. Now look, if you're taking one better, Sunday night, we had been out all day, and I had fell asleep. Man, I wake up 9 o'clock outside. There's a basketball ball outside, and somebody singing. I said, man, oh. Jesus. I said, it's like, but we went swimming and stuff like that and all that. So I was fine.
I was tired.
No. Correction. Me.
You. Yeah, you, not him. Okay.
Nah, that was up.
I got you.
Because I happened to look out the window. I said, hold on. Man, it's a dude outside, walking by, right? And he told him, how you doing? And I was like, dude ain't say nothing. I mean, he just like, yo, like, what's going on with this basketball? He was like, oh, man, you had fell asleep, man. I was bored, so I just was outside my headphone basketball and shit. No, man. That's it, man. Just said, look, man, you look. But I had left. But the crazy part, I told you it was like 98 degrees that day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had left all these fans on. Matter of fact, because me and Frank did that show for like an hour that night, but I had like a headache, man, because the man left the door open and I had the fan go. Man, that shit was
wow.
But I told the man, and then I said, then Wednesday, because I wasn't downstairs, but that day I said, I went to the bathroom and shit. I said, this man, I said, been 2 days, the door is locked. I said, what in the hell is going on? I said, I said, yo, I'm about to have a damn brain freeze in this motherfucker. But nevertheless, I said, you know what? Before I even called him and asked him what the hell he was doing, I said, let me find out. Can I get in here? I said, let me find something to get in this bathroom. Use a knife. Got in. I said, all right, that's good. Because I'm about to say, man, I got to call locksmith and get in the bathroom. We're going to have some serious issues in here. This could be a bad thing. Now, good thing I know one, so maybe I could have got somebody to give it to me half off.
Oh, you know one? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know one. But you ain't trying to really call the locksmith to get me on damn bathroom. That's just kind of like a little OD right there.
Mm-hmm.
OD, they had a major OD in Baltimore. But yeah, now let me say this, Frank, since you in LA, we coming to LA right quick. We gonna come on. We gonna come to LA because you got some stuff going on in LA, don't you, Frank? What's going on out there in LA, man?
We're talking about the ICE protests again and shit. All of a sudden, around the 4th of July time and shit. Started back up.
Yeah, you got that going on, but you got data centers too, bro.
Say again?
You got data centers out there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Data centers.
I ain't surprised, man. And that's what a lot of this shit's about too, man. This, what are we doing here? Are we really getting these people out of here? Are we doing this shit for private prisons? You letting certain motherfuckers stay? You know what I'm saying? The hospitality workers. And then in the travel workers, it was another foreign workers he was letting stay too and shit. I'm like, okay, so we selected.
You're right.
You know,
So is it a visa program, Frank, or is it? Because he talking about they not getting citizenship, they getting. Because I just saw where they cut 405 billion. Like the illegals can't get tuition. They off all the welfare benefits, something like that. But didn't he say it's something they got to work out with the farmers or something? For they not making them citizens, but like a work visa. I don't know, something like that. I mean, why the hell they can't just do what they do in countries like Qatar and Saudi Arabia and all them? Them people not citizens over there. They just stay on work permits and they have to renew them every year. And they gotta. Them people are sponsored by like a third party company, so they handle all of that. Them applying for their paperwork, doing a renewal, but the renewal is also based on whoever they work for or whatever company, because they can say we don't want you no more, and they got to permanently go back to their country. But theirs renewed every year. See, they can't commit crimes. They can't do nothing. They don't get no welfare benefits. They get nothing.
I mean,
they don't put them up in no housing. They don't get nothing.
Because it's like, man, it's just a big ass mess, and they know it's a mess, and everybody been letting it slide. You know, it's just all, you know, it's just like they just had these motherfuckers replace us. And in the census.
Well, guess what? But they don't need them no more, Frank. Because at the end of the day, when they talking about the foreign workers, the man slipped up and said it on the interview. He said, "Oh, that's gonna be done with automation anyway." So with the
brought the South Africans too, so it's just like I thought he was gonna have them work on the farm. I don't know, like Chak saying.
Yeah. No shit. You know they lie. Like Chak said, they lie.
What's the other one? Deceit is you know, deception. All this shit rolled into one. These motherfuckers ain't no good, man. At the end of the day,
ain't no good. Yeah, at the end of the day, ain't no good.
Pee Wee Herman looking motherfucker Charlie Kirk right here. He's full of shit.
Well actually,
he's full of shit.
You know
what I'm saying? The black people's always a scapegoat to their problems and to their insecurity.
They say he was. They say he's something else too. That Charlie Kirk.
What they said about, he said the storms. He said, oh, the storms. You know, the reason why it flooded is something because of black people. Like, dude, these motherfuckers just say any crazy thing, dude.
What he say?
I follow it. Is this the clip where he said this black people the reason for the storm?
Charlie Kirk ain't shit but one of them evangelical Zionist white boy. All right?
But is this the clip where he said this ain't the clip?
Yeah. But
hey, after this, can you play the clip where he was talking about black people causing floods?
Yeah, I want to see that, BJ.
I'll play it. But he talking about the mass amnesty for immigrants they trying to do right here.
But these people, see, these motherfuckers' family be immigrants, man. So it's like,
come on now.
We should be talking.
That's how they came over here. Malcolm X said it a long time ago. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Pay attention.
Yeah, we should be the ones that determine, since we're the indigenous.
Thank you, Frank. There you go. Correct.
You see what I'm saying? And it's too much institutionalization, and we for too long for these people trying to brainwash us and have us think like them. And then it's not.
But we gave up our systems and our government. What's Chak at? We gave all our systems and our government and our sovereignty. Right? And then you let them come in. Yes, you let them come in with their system and their government. Now we're under their system and their government. Remember, they were also under British rule, right? Then you had the Civil War, then the Constitution and all that, because that's what we used to be under. But yeah, that's what we gave up, Frank.
So what you said the other day, Dawson? That was dope. You said the other day, you said why build a Golden Dome when they got all this money and assets and shit already into defense already?
Right. What's the point? That's what I'm saying. What's the point?
Because it's an Israeli project.
But exactly. But and also them defense contracts, right? Yep. Go look at them contracts, Frank.
Exactly.
Just go follow the money. Thank you, Frank. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, Peter.
You gotta remember
that's why I say a lot of these Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, and all them, You want to talk about us when we use our taxpayer dollars and little people on welfare. I'm talking about the citizens. I'm not talking about the illegals, even though I believe people who able to work should work. But you want to talk about welfare. They're the biggest fucking welfare recipients of what I mean, look what Dick Cheney did when they went and fought that fake ass war over there in so-called Afghanistan, then Iraq and all that.
Hey,
you digging deep right now. Everybody
Man,
forgot about
come on now.
it's got amnesia. Not even no fucking just amnesia. Because a lot of white motherfuckers,
I got another fake
motherfuckers
war
ain't sharp
going
like we
on.
are with it.
I got another fake war going on.
You're right. That's
another fake war. Ding ding.
Here,
Now notice
here we
this
go.
thing with this, what they call it, Iran, right?
Yes.
Now watch this. Now, think on my thing with that. Now, Iran is called Persia, but you know, the other day, you know, Benjamin Netanyahu has been over here. I tell you, anytime some money passed or any bill passed, Benjamin Netanyahu is in Washington. You realize that, right? You have realized that, right? He was
Right, I saw that.
But
yeah, he met with what's his name, Pete Hegseth or something.
He met with them because when they were when Trump was talking about the $1 trillion spending bill, Benjamin Netanyahu right there. Now notice this. Benjamin Netanyahu was supposed to have a trial in Israel.
He was on trial, wasn't he? He was on trial when he bombed. Wasn't he on trial? Okay. Because he tried to lie and said he had a heart attack or something like that. Next thing you know, next week he bombed Iran.
And and then that's when Trump said that they need to pardon Benjamin Netanyahu. Right?
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what he said, right? So he said that's
Well, I want to see how this going to play out because them white boys, when they say they so goddamn pissed at Trump, y'all been sending people burn their MAGA hats on the barbecue pits and shit, pit thighs.
Well, what's his name? Benjamin Netanyahu, because I think the International Criminal Court had
I saw that.
was going to try to go out. They were actually going to go out Benjamin Netanyahu, but then they said no. The United States government told them, you go out to Benjamin Netanyahu, we're going to sanction you. You better not go out to Benjamin Netanyahu. You better go to somebody else.
Yeah, that ain't that when that guy, the head of the Republicans, that Thune guy, didn't he do a speech about that Thune guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so
wow.
I'm saying, if anything happens to Netanyahu, you better believe the American government will try to back him at all costs. So anytime,
well, shit, that's why the Epstein shit ain't got released.
Hey, look, as a matter of fact, they kind of told you.
I mean, when he was, BJ just told you he was down here. Pay attention. Okay, then when did they come out with saying they weren't gonna release the Epstein? Wasn't he here?
On Tuesday or Monday, whenever.
There you can pay attention.
Who was there? What happened now?
Okay, when Benjamin Netanyahu was here, the week the BG talking about it, he was meeting with Pete Hegseth and all them. That something leaked that weekend, like before that Monday or whatever, when he was supposed to come. Something leaked from, I think, Axios saying that they weren't going to release the Epstein files, records. And then people didn't know if it was true, but then next thing you know, like BJ said, he was down here meeting with Pete Hegseth. Next thing you know, Trump and them, all of them come out talking about, and Pam Bondi, the dumb blonde, talking about there are no Epstein files, there was no client list, there was nothing. He committed suicide. But I told Shaq and them all the whole time. I say, man, that man is still alive, and he on that goddamn island. See, they got a documentary right now on. Dang, I got the Amazon Fire Stick. It may have pulled up on Tubi. Did y'all watch that documentary about the Israeli Mossad?
Oh yeah,
that tells you everything that these jokers doing.
Well, that's really what they were doing with Diddy. I mean, to be honest with you, they just said, "Look, Diddy, we're gonna throw you. Look, Diddy, we're gonna throw a bone out there, but at the end of the day, once the Diddy shoe fell out the window, you knew they weren't gonna do nothing. They gotta just set it up. Well, look,
no, they had to keep you distracted.
Yeah, I know. With some clowns, Fred Beaver on there.
Yeah, because they wanted you to pay attention to that and was gonna slip up that AI in that bill with no regulations.
Yeah, that's some now see. Now that wasn't really talked about. As a matter of fact, this company called Rainmaker down there or something like that.
Yeah, the white boy from Alex Jones did a interview with him. The CEO, the little young guy from Rainmaker.
Yeah.
I saw that opinion piece you sent.
Somebody in there, Peter Thiel acolyte now too. Somebody got some nigga piece deal in this thing now with these one of these little companies. So. But
with the cloud seeding, DJ?
Somebody in there got some ties, piece of deal probably. Don't be surprised.
Well, he claimed the guy, young guy, he only 25, which is kind of ironic. But anyway, he talking about he only do it for forms and they only put a little silver iodine in the clouds. They can't do it if the cloud ain't 32 degrees, whatever Fahrenheit, something just crazy. But they had to obviously what they trying to do, they trying to get out in front of that legislation that Marjorie Taylor Greene and a lot of them senators signed on to stop this fucking cloud seeding and chemtrails. And then these Rainmaker and all this other guy, these other people who do this shit, that what they trying to do is say, oh no, we don't need all that. We just need regulation. See how that work? But who gonna regulate them though, Frank?
Nobody.
Who gonna regulate them? How the fuck? How you gonna regulate somebody with what they put up in the cloud with silver iodine? How you gonna regulate that?
Hey.
How? How you tell me how the government gonna regulate? And I'm talking about federal. I ain't even talking about state and local. How you regulate that? How? Oh, I just made a mistake. Oh, it just rained 10 inches. I made a mistake.
Hey,
what?
Rhyme Dawson. Put your hands on my eyes, can see.
There you go. Pretty much.
Put your hands on my eyes, see, baby.
Piss on me, tell me it's rain.
Well,
ain't nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. We got it all under control. Just regulate it. How the hell you regulate something like that?
Well, look, Mr. Kirk, usually you call you turning point, right? But somebody turns you, but like I said, sometimes I don't got into these little I got into a little white boy a couple weeks ago, dog. Matter of fact, about a week ago. He came to me. Yeah, it was funny, man. I was on the street, man, walking. I was walking and shit, right? And then, he came to me with like a poster or something. Man, it was hot as shit outside. I was like 95 degrees, I'm walking to the store, whatever. And he says, hey, how you doing? He was like, this is a new church we doing, and he got a flyer, stuff like that. And he was like, you want to come to church or whatever, you let me know and say I referred you. I told him I don't need no referral to come to your church, man. Either I'm coming or I'm not. He was like, well, why you saying it like that? I said, I'm just telling you. It is what it is. And then he asked me, ever been to church before? I said, look, man.
Hey, trying to keep the hustle going, BJ. That hustle dying off.
Okay. Hey, look, man. I told him, look, man. I said, look, man,
I tell you, there's some people like getting that shit in the coat.
I told him, look, by the way, I told him I'm not coming. But look, I just want to look at it and stuff like that. He was like, he said, well, I'm just doing my job. But I was like, no, you're fine. Hey, look. I said, look, gas station right there. He was like, yeah, that's what I'm coming out of. I said, well, you got plenty of people you can fly to in that gas station. You just got me walking. Like, matter of fact, I thought to tell him, go in there, Golden Corral right there. You get plenty of customers in there, okay? Golden Corral right there.
Man, he gonna get cussed out going there talking to people while they trying to eat. Shit.
Hey, yo, that shit was funny though. Man, that man had a suit on, man, was hot as shit outside. I said, yo, this motherfucker got me. Hey, look, but I can't.
Yeah, I was driving today. They had a guy out there with a sign on, a Jesus sign on with the Bible pointing. I say, boy, these people here.
Hey, yo. Hey, look, Dawson.
I don't see y'all up there in Washington talking about them killing Palestinian kids and Israel doing people, off and on people in Iran. I'm just saying.
Oh, by the way, these evangelicals, they actually support that, actually. They ain't against that.
I know that. I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
So
well, a lot of them brainwashed anyway, BJ, they believe they are the chosen. They believe the small hats are the chosen people.
I'm coming.
Look that up.
My knight in shining armor is coming to save me on his mighty cross.
He coming out the sky.
Yeah. You know what else he doing, Dawson? Coming like a thief in the night. Yeah.
Come on now.
Coming like a thief in the night, goddammit. Yes, he is.
Crazy.
People, I don't know. People so sick. People think it's somebody that's coming. That's just like if your parents told you, BJ. Let's just keep it real. Hey, don't do drugs. Don't do alcohol. I think your mama. I mean, even the Bible talk about little gods, right? The little G. So how you know people not telling you something to keep you out of harm's way or protecting you from harm's way, right? You be your ancestors, right? But we still waiting for somebody. Just go watch the documentary Zeitgeist. That'll sum it up.
Zeitgeist. Let me. Yeah, I know about the Zeitgeist. Let me play this. Yeah, because we are in the Zeitgeist moment right now. But this guy's having a Zeitgeist himself.
Signing the big beautiful bill. I got a couple phone calls from people that you would call members of the ruling class. A lot of money and a lot of connections. They said, Charlie, isn't this amazing? We passed the big beautiful bill. I said, oh, yes, sir. And they said, now we need mass amnesty. What? I said, we haven't even signed the bill yet. They said, yeah, these deportations, we're going to lose the midterms because of the deportations. The people on the right, they'll understand. And we need to come to the middle and we need to legalize the 25 million people here in this country. I was speechless.
There's a lot of talk right now that Trump is looking to make illegal immigrants, give them amnesty, just like Ronald Reagan did. And this is what he said on July 3rd.
Come home and
wait, isn't that Reagan?
And we're working on legislation right now, Susie. Right, we're working on legislation right now where farmers look. They know better. They work with them for years. You had cases where not here, but just even over the years where people have worked for on a farm for 14, 15 years, and they get thrown out pretty viciously. And we can't do it. We got to work with the farmers and people that have hotels and leisure properties too.
Can't do it.
We're going to work with them, and we're going to work very
you can't do it?
Strong and smart. And we're going to put you in charge. We're going to make you responsible. And I think that that's going to make a lot of people happy. Now, serious radical right people, who I also happen to like a lot, they may not be quite as happy, but they'll understand, won't they? Do you think so? Madam Secretary, look at you.
So they'll understand. So the people who I promised that I would
so the people exactly
his base, right? He's talking about
his base. He's talking about his own fucking base, Frank. Excuse my language, BJ, on your show.
Honestly,
that's who he's talking about.
I kind of, I mean, BJ, you exposed the dough shit, and I kind of exposed this.
Relax, don't worry about it.
You know what I'm saying? So BJ exposed the dough shit, and I exposed this immigration shit. And then
you did, Frank.
And JD Vance, this shit is connected to JD Vance. You know what I'm saying? This is
everybody been saying that.
You know what I mean?
That little Indian lady.
JD Vance is James Doman.
Right, and then this is like, for example,
his name, ain't this?
It's linked to Pam Bondi with the private prison with Geo Group.
Yes, sir.
Look at these different people in this cabinet with projects involving these immigrants. Come on, man. But see, honestly, I mean, I'm not trying to, I know this is your channel and everything, but see, we break this type of shit down. A lot of people are not gonna break this shit down like this.
No, they not. That's why y'all channels get shadow banned.
Facts.
Because they're not gonna, yeah, you can play what he's saying, but when y'all going depth like that, no, you gonna get shot or banned. Well, shit, BJ, they ain't even sending us the damn notices no more when you live. So
Hey, look, I've been saying that. Cause I be like, damn, you know what? You know, I always worry about. I say, look, it's like I told my buddy the day, and me and him were talking about it. He like, BJ, you make a lot of sense. And he was like, I don't know why people look at it crazy, but he was like, look, man. He said it'd be funny, but it'd be real. But he was like, I know why these motherfuckers don't look at this video. Because he was like, he told me, BJ, you have a way of making people feel dumb. I said, I don't try to make nobody feel dumb, bro. What are you talking about, bro? He was like, he kind of lay it down in layman terms, people. And he was like, well, how is this? Hey, man, I'm reading exactly what they telling you. That man said radical right. That's what he said. I just said what it is. I ain't worried about it.
his own base, ain't that something? Boy, that's cold. That's a cold dude there.
What's the deportation process? They will understand too. If you notice, he said they'll understand more.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard him say that.
What's the deportation process? That's what I want to know. How long? Okay, they showed the alligator, crocodile.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, alligator.
So how long is these people going to be there for till they go bye to the plane somewhere?
Look,
see, you see how they don't tell you details.
I think they gonna have them working in them prisons for. I think they gonna have them working in them prisons for free, making clothes and shit, making all kind of stuff.
So many ways we could go with it. There's so many ways we can go with it, and they make motherfucker. You gave us, nigga, it's like a molehill. You gave us so many
free labor, sir. Free labor.
Watch this, Frank. I'm gonna give you a little secret here. Watch this. I'm gonna show, but Dawson know this.
Free labor, sir.
I came to Houston one time, and I stayed at my homeboy house, right? When I go to Georgia, I got somebody in there. I stay at their house when I come there. When I go this place, I stay here. If I know somebody in that city, I'm gonna say, look, I'd be damned if I pay these hotels any money. I will pay you $50 a day just to stay there on the park and sleep on the fucking floor. I'd be damn I pay these hotels, but what they're not telling you, 42% of these immigrants work in hotels,
Sure do.
industry, and there's another industry.
Fast food.
Industry, right? So really, to tell you the truth, that's why they're telling you that, because they know this where the majority of people work at now. Guess what? Back in the day, when I was coming up, and my mom and we go travel sometime and you go places, black people used to work in these hotels and stuff like that.
Sure did.
Over with. Okay?
Sure did.
If I know that if I also get aborted and I got to stay somewhere, I'm calling one of our people. Hey, look, man. Now I couldn't come to Houston around there and stay there because my boy just had a newborn baby and stuff. So I probably wouldn't do that right now. But what I'm saying is that like let's just put it this way: I would try to stay at a person's house I know. I would rather pay you $50 than pay the hotel rate money, because most of the hotels are worked in by immigrants, and that thing ain't just like no fucking drinking.
That's true.
So I know that, and then sometimes I ain't no respect, but you be asking, like, hold on, fuck up, man. Wait a minute. I say the hotel. Is the pool working? For 6 months. What the fuck y'all saying on the goddamn online? The pool's not working. What the fuck? Right? I want to get it.
But BJ, even when we talk about when they work, right? Because I'm like you, I dread, and then the Airbnbs ain't no better because a lot of them corrupt ching chongs on them, and they just corrupt. Period. But anyway, that's why Airbnb collapsing as well. But anyway, you go in them hotels, do your checks, pull back them sheets. This how lazy they are. They will put y'all. I'm no lie. We was in a hotel. Let's see, is this for my son? Marlon? I can't remember. 5 sheets, y'all. 5 fitted sheets. 5 fitted sheets.
Wow.
So you mean you that fucking lazy? Instead of taking the sheet off the bed, you just put a fitted sheet on top of fitted sheet on top of fitted sheet?
Frank got us.
No, notice, be, look, go in some of the hotel rooms. It don't smell like no fucking Lysol or bleach in there.
Hey,
man.
Hey, look.
Man, we have to. Either way, I would tell safety always crack a wonder in them hotels too, right? Carbon dioxide poison. Anyway, we would have to take, me and my sister would always do this. She did when she traveled, I did when I traveled. Even on the cruise ships, we got to bring our wipes. We got to bring the damn Lysol. We got the damn wipe that shit. Watch how dirty that wipe is. Watch how dirty that Clorox wipe is. Watch. We got to bring the fucking sanitizer. Seriously. We told them, the hotel and on cruise, don't even clean our room. Leave the linen, we gonna do it. We let them vacuum. We didn't let them clean. And then your shit come up missing too, by the way. But that's another story for another day. Them motherfuckers some thieves, man. Don't leave your money. Don't leave nothing around. Them some stealing motherfuckers.
I remember the homie had one of the homies had a little burner, you know what I'm saying? But it was like his legal burner or something. But he had that, and it was like in a state where they left it out to save some, I forget. But don't you know what's the name? Something did come up missing, but then they low key end up calling the police on it for having a burner. Like, wow.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Cause they got caught stealing his shit. Now you want to report him?
Check this out.
They scandalous, man. They are here for the money. You go to MoneyGram, you go to Western Union. That's why I say, how the fuck we have never taxed them 25 to 50% to send their money to other countries? And I'm not just talking about wetback Mexicans and Hispanic people. I'm talking about the Indians, the Asians, the Africans. I'm talking about all of them, the Arabs. Because let me tell y'all what they do. They come over here. When they say this is the land of the milk and honey, that's what they do. They come over here. A lot of them do this shit illegal too. Suck up all money and resources. And they go back to their country, retire and live like a king and queen with maids and all fucking mansions and shit. Oh, yeah.
Man, facts. Oh, hell yeah, man. And they don't hire, man, they be doing the hiring and firing. They won't hire you. They won't rent you.
Nah, they're gonna put their people in place. I sent you that video, Frank, that guy, he had an accent. I don't know if he's from the Caribbean. And what a Hispanic guy literally was telling him to fire our culture people and hire his people, bring his people there. Talking about we lazy, we ain't no good. Don't never say we never worked a job. We've always worked the jobs. We just ain't working no jobs, no pennies on no goddamn dollars. We ain't finna slaves, so stop saying that. We've been doing this shit before they even was ever thought of.
But let me bring this up to Dawson's point.
Lawn care and all that.
Yes, lawn care, exactly, Frank.
Let me bring up something to Dawson Rich right there. It's so funny.
That old bullshit.
This happened in May. So I went to North Carolina in May, right? It was Greensboro. Matter of fact, it was Greensboro. And I'm going to some homegirl like what she say? She like, man, this one got ants in it. I'm like, what?
There you go.
So the next one had ants in it. She told him, look, if this next hotel room got ants, you better give my goddamn money back. And now all of a sudden, the hotel room ain't got no damn ants in it. Yeah, there's 2 rooms in it.
So imagine what else they got in that motherfucker, man. Shit.
So,
yeah, they did just like that in fucking Vegas, baby. By the time I was finished with their ass, we was in the fucking penthouse, okay?
Facts.
Hey, look.
The
good thing is I did get a room on the second, at least on the second or third floor, because I'm like, yo, this some bullshit, right? But yeah, so she ain't lying. You do got to check them sheets. You got to, and you know something else? You actually got to watch sometime who behind you in the hotel, because mama in the hotel make a lot of noise sometimes. Just point it out there. So you got to make sure who you got in these hotels.
Behind you, yep, on top of you. You sure right, BJ.
So that's another little tidbit. But people,
That's
people
true.
when they go they like to go places, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, the willingness. No, you need to watch you fuck around you too in these motherfucking places. You fucking wild shit though. But let me let the Secretary of Agriculture do her speaking, because she said something that was kind of contradictory.
Here's an unbelievable moment. Agricultural Secretary Rollins says mass deportations will continue with no amnesty for migrant workers. Let's watch.
But it's not an amnesty, you're saying, but it will be allowing farmers to continue to work with some undocumented workers. Have I got that right?
Well, ultimately, we have to move toward a 100% legal workforce, and that's what this president stands for, and that's what we're doing. The mass deportations will continue, but the president has been very clear that we have to make sure we're not compromising our food supply at the same time. So again, Congress has to fix it. Our Secretary of Labor is on it. We've talked about it nonstop. Our
It sounds like you don't yet have a concrete proposal to deal with farmers who rely on undocumented workers. Am I right?
Well, no, we are working on it. There's a concierge
You're working on it, but that's not a concrete proposal.
Well, no, the president has been very, very clear. We need to make sure that the food supply is safe.
Yeah.
Lori Chavez-DeRimmer is on it. She is leading the way. The H-2A program has been in place for a long time. The border has to be secure, and there will be no amnesty. So, listen, none of this is easy. We weren't put in place here for
absolutely. I agree with you 100%. It ain't easy.
The president is moving forward.
It's not easy, but I don't think it's fair to say there is a concrete proposal when you're still working out details to try to deal with the needs of farmers who need a lot of these undocumented workers, and at the same time not providing an amnesty. But I do want to move.
You know what I'm saying? With double talk speak.
So these are very contradictory things, although the Fox News guy points out that, hey, you don't have a proposal. You don't have.
They don't.
You got to come to the middle, because remember the fake protests about.
No, well, the thing is, see, Trump came out and said bipartisan things. She's saying legal, but she ain't telling you whether she talking about legal. She talking about making them legal. That's what, she going kind of like up and down, back around. That's what she do. It's kind of weird. How she trying to be. Go ahead.
So what happened? So okay, right. That's not going to work. It's just the same thing with Ronald Reagan. How many of them people actually got their citizenship? They had 5 years, right? It wasn't 5 years.
I think it was 5 years.
Yeah. So how did that work out?
Well,
how did that work out?
Didn't work out too well, did it?
No.
This motherfuckers is out of control. That shit just.
But I'm gonna
they know it was a replacement thing, and it's a census thing too. It's a couple different angles with these immigrants, especially in the '80s when he was bringing these motherfuckers over. There's a couple different angles. You know what I'm saying?
They killed a lot of our jobs, because they said really with his races, really Ronald Reagan did that shit to kill a lot of our jobs. Go if you ever talk to an old school person, guy or woman who drove trucks, they would tell you, and worked at the chemical plants, they would tell you what ruined their money and their jobs. That's why the trucking companies don't get paid as much no more like they used to, the truckers. The immigrants drove down the coast.
You know, a bunch of air controllers too, and
he did. I saw that. He did. I saw that. He did.
So did you see what? See, I played on my channel the other day. It's a big ass psyop, because then you the same day you had Mexico, you had the ice raids, and then the same day you had Mexicans kicking the white motherfuckers supposedly out of Mexico City on the same day on July 4th.
I heard something like that.
Scenario that they give.
But let me ask you this, Frank. What if they do this? What if the farm workers start to protest and say, we're not going to pick your crops on the farm anymore because we don't want mass deportation to happen anymore?
That's a good question. Government. Good question. And that's how you know they throw out that propaganda, that double speak, double talk shit all the time. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
To throw people off, and they know too all these events happen, so people forget. People forget what happened last week.
Well, that's why they got. That's why do you think they keep the news cycle running so fast. They hit you with this, they hit you with that, they hit you with, it's almost like frequencies you getting hit with. That's zapping your memory.
A lot of this shit keep you on low vibration like a motherfucker, man. Especially all negative shit.
Negative, and why is everything so negative? Nothing is positive. Pay attention to that. And then you wonder why you being negative. Energy transfer.
Facts. And this really, a lot of this shit is really to keep us to keep picking and choosing. You know what I'm saying? It's not making you think
division.
Like, you know what? All this shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, it has us all just keeps. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this shit is.
I don't know. I'm seeing a shift. I don't know. People getting a little bit, because remember, they dealing with a different generation now, y'all. They dealing with us, not the baby boomers.
Right.
You know, so how that's gonna work? How you gonna keep? We saying we want to eat more healthy. We saying, you know, we don't trust the hospitals and the pharmaceutical companies. That means some gonna eventually have to start collapsing.
What's up with RFK?
Wait a minute, Dawson. I'm gonna tell you some wild shit. I gotta tell Dawson some wild shit. About a month and a half ago, right? I was out there playing ball. Boy hit my knee, right? I had like a bone bruise on it, jump, right? Checked out. He was like, you know, you could do something. What he said? I forgot what he said. You know, I said, oh, it don't even hurt that. It's a knot, right? So he was like, you know, this or whatever. You know, they want you to go through all, you know, they're like, you know, if it start hurting too much, they say take a Costco. I said, for a bone bruise or a fucking knot? You kidding me?
What they want you to take, BJ?
Talk about a Costco steroid or some shit like that, right? Like,
boy.
So I said, nope. I said, look, I came my homeboy. I said, look,
man, you better put some damn ice in.
I got cold compressors, right?
Cold and hot.
I got a patella strap, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna do what do you call it? I'm gonna go swim or get in the hot tub every day until that shit don't even hurt no more.
Yeah, you took the inflammation down the natural way. You can alternate between cold and hot. It'll take it down. Like you said, you put the compressor on there. The compression, that helps. Because the dollar, all it did was just absorb back in the body. And then you probably had to eventually, if it's extra fluid, eventually you urinate it out. A lot of people don't know that, but you do.
Talking that crazy bullshit, talking about we could you do it if it get too bad, if it hurt too much, we can use a constant. I said, dude, I can walk. It just sometimes when I wake up in the morning, motherfucker be a little stiff. What the fuck?
Yep.
Yo, these motherfuckers be hey look, man. Hey, look, you mother really is playing God. Man. Oh, you know, you got a little knot. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. Come on, man. Fucking great people. Like, yo. Oh, this what you talking about, Frank, this woman Camp Mystic right here? This you talking about
oh girl.
You know what you talking about?
Oh shoot, I gotta see that.
White boy dropped it like a bad habit.
My phone gonna charge because you know we will die.
Description. Go grab yourself a souvenir or something like that. Let's cook. Okay, I know many people seen it in the news already. This place called Camp Mystic in Hunt, Texas. A wild flood came through there, wiped out the entire camp. Many girls lost their lives. Many people lost their lives, period. So condolences to their families, okay? Now, this place, Camp Mystic, is a historic Christian girls' camp located in Hunt, Texas. This is a camp for rich people. It was created for white girls from affluent families, okay? There are some girls who go there that are from billionaire families. Many little white girls who are rich went to this camp, like former First Lady Laura Bush, okay? They don't have a no black people allowed sign at this camp. That ain't happening. They don't have to. And if you're a black person who would send your child to this camp, anyway, I think you got some issues. Now, again, this camp was hit with a catastrophic flood on July 4th. They said that the heavy rains caused the Guadalupe River to raise 26 feet in 45 minutes. Imagine that. The floodwaters swept through the cabins, destroyed buildings, cut off escape routes. These girls couldn't get out. Actually, this happened when most of them were asleep. The waters rising 26 feet in 45 minutes, came in, overwhelmed them, wiped it all out, okay? And most of these girls were asleep, people. 27 campers and counselors confirmed dead. Some are still missing. This camp was hosting 750 girls ages 7 to 17. Condolences to their families. I mean, imagine that scary 26 feet in 45 minutes. Most of them were asleep. You wake up to that. Imagine you hear something and there's just water gushing in. You know what I'm saying? So after that happened, right, there was a Black woman by the name of Sade Perkins. She had something to say. She wanted to speak about the bias in the news and the coverage that this received. And, you know, basically saying, okay, this is getting all this coverage because these are white girls, okay? Now, the thing about this woman, Sade Perkins, is she's a former appointee to the City of Houston's Food and Security Board. And she has some words to say about this. Check her out.
I know I'm probably going to get canceled for this, but Camp Mystic is a whites-only girls' Christian camp. They don't even have a token Asian. They don't have a token Black person. It is a all-white, white-only, conservative Christian camp. If you ain't white, you ain't right. You ain't getting in. You ain't going, period. And I think that context needs to be said in this matter. It's not to say that we don't want the girls to be found, whatever girls that are missing or whatever right now, but you best believe, especially in today's political climate, if this were a group of Hispanic girls, especially with them being in East Texas, it should be most likely Hispanic. If this were a group of Hispanic girls out there, this would not be getting this type of coverage that they're getting. No one would give a fuck. And all these white people, the parents of these little girls, would be saying things like they need to be deported. They shouldn't have been here in the first place and yada, yada, yada. So before y'all come at me, before y'all start leaving hate comments on my page about, oh, these are just kids and they don't know no better, the parents of these children who are choosing, and it is a choice in 2025, it is definitely a freaking choice to go into East goddamn Texas and to make a all-white enclave exclusionary just for white people, with all the Black people in East Texas, with all the Hispanic people in East Texas, somehow, some way, you have carved out an all-white, whites-only enclave in East Texas for your white children. Yeah, I have a problem with that. I have a big problem with that. Once again, this is no shade to the girls. I hope they all get found. But once again, y'all have to understand the climate that we're living in. They want you to have sympathy for these people. They want you to get out of your bed and to come out of your home and to go find these people and to donate your money to go find these people. Meanwhile, they are deporting your family members. Meanwhile, they're setting up concentration camps and prisons for your family members. And I need y'all to keep that in mind before y'all get out there and put on your rain boots and go find these little girls.
Okay, that's what she had to say. And Whitey is going nuts on her right now. I mean, they're always looking for a Black person to go at and go nuts on, but they're going nuts on her right now. And she said what she said, and people, she's standing 10 toes down on what she said, okay? She said, I don't care. This is what I said. She also she posted videos of her at the shooting range with her gun, you know, basically showing guns, saying, if you think it's something sweet, if you want to, go ahead and move on me and see what happened. So she's going hard in her statements because, of course, after she said that, she was, of course, getting death threats. That's what white people do. They give you death threats if you miss a three-pointer at the game. I mean, that's what white Americans do. You do something they don't like, they talk about killing you. So they're talking about doing all kinds of stuff to her. So therefore, she posted pictures of her, you know, at the shooting range, her guns. I can dig that, though. I can respect that. Okay, she said, I said what I said. I don't care. And she's going hard in her belief, okay? After she said that, the mayor of Houston by the name of John Whitmire, he condemned her comments. He was asked, what's up with this? Because again, this woman, Sade Perkins, is a former appointee to the city's food insecurity board. So people are like, hey man, what's up? You had this woman in a position. He's like, I'll make sure that she never comes back. I don't support her comments and when she said this, and that, you know what I'm saying? And her response to the mayor was, he's a piece of shit. So this woman is going hard with it. She could do what she wants to do with her life. And I thought, would I say these things? No. At this time right here, after this just happened to all these girls, families are grieving, would I feel comfortable saying that? No, I would not. I would not say that. But that's what she wanted to do. She's going hard, and she's standing firm in her belief. She's standing behind her words. Then I read something that she said. She also said that if this were a camp full of Mexicans or LGBTQ children, it wouldn't be getting this coverage. So after I read that, I'm like, okay, here we go. This is a black woman right here. Here we go. Now I'm seeing something. A solid black woman who was for her people would never say anything about LGBTQ children. What a black woman would say is, if those were black, if she wanted to say something, okay? Again, I'm not saying that a black woman has to say anything at a time like this. She wanted to say something, but I'm saying that a black woman would say, if those were black girls, you wouldn't cover this. If those were black children, you wouldn't cover this. When I seen that LBGT, I said, oh, okay. Because I know that a solid black woman wouldn't even acknowledge LBGT, whatever kids as that. They would just acknowledge them as children, and that's it, okay? So I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. But she's still standing firm in her belief. She says that the governor of Texas and Donald Trump caused this. I said, okay, she's saying what she want to say, but that's kind of weird. But it made me think, like, why is she so upset about this being a white camp? I wouldn't want a black girl to go to that camp or black children, or them to say, okay, well, we're going to invite a group of black children in this camp so they could abuse and
They'll come up missing.
For the rest of their life. I wouldn't
They'll be missing.
Let it be a white Christian camp for white people.
Without a flood.
We don't have to go. The summer camp is not a necessity in life anyway. I'm more upset about car insurance charging black people more. Energy companies charging black people more. I don't care about no summer camp.
Come on, brother.
We got our own summer camp. Anyway.
Come on.
So I'm wondering, she seems kind of mad. Sometimes when you see black people kind of mad, sometimes you got to watch when you may think that they are thinking one way, but they could be them agape love kumbaya Negroes, the type that don't mind racism, they don't mind white supremacy. They just want you to be nice to them. So I'm thinking, man, is she one of them people? She could, because she seemed kind of mad about this all-white camp that I would never want a black girl to go to. You know, those type of people that would scream and march to get a burger, fries, and a shake at Woolworth. You know, they want to go there and sit down and they get the burger, and the white people who give it to them, they spit in it anyway, as opposed to saying, well, F your burger. You know, I'm going to get my own, bro. I don't need your burger. I'm like, she one of them type Negroes. Then I seen her boyfriend. Her boyfriend made a statement to condemn what he said.
This dude right here.
There you go. There you go.
Look at her boyfriend.
Oh yeah, she a tether. Yeah, that's a tether, and she with Zaddy. Wow.
That's a snowman. This guy, Dr. Colin Boson, is the senior minister.
Rick Moranis from the Ghostbusters.
Unitarian Universalist Church of Houston. Yeah, one of them Skittles churches, people. Yeah, one of them type places. One of them, everybody's welcome. Skittles is welcome. Chop your balls off and come in here, you're welcome. Weirdo type places. He's the pastor. He looks like one of them type of people. So the white boyfriend immediately dropped her in the media. He immediately dropped his black girlfriend right here, Sade Perkins, in the media. I'm reading. This is what he said. This is what her white man said. My partner, Sade Perkins, has made comments on social media regarding the horrific flooding that devastated Camp Mystic. I want to be clear that I disavow her comments. While she was not speaking on my behalf or on behalf of my congregation, I recognize that her comments have caused harm to many who are experiencing terrible loss and anxiety. I believe strongly that all people have inherent worthiness and dignity. Her comments were not in the spirit of the Unitarian Universalist values centered around love that my congregation and I share. I am deeply sorry for the harm this may have caused to the Camp Mystic families and the members of the community of Central Texas, along with the Guadalupe River, who are grieving and anxiously awaiting word about their loved ones. I apologize to my congregation who has experienced harm because of her comments. I will continue to pray for all who have been impacted by the flooding and for any lives lost during this tragedy. I will continue to work to repair the harm this incident has caused. Reverend Dr. Colin Boson, Senior Minister, First Unitarian Universalist Church of Houston. That's her snowman. That's why I said, oh, that's why a black woman would make a statement like that. And that's why.
Well, I'm kind of with this situation right here, Frank. You know what, man? What else can I expect? But you know what? Hey, look, daddies do dump off their weight sooner or later once they feel like they're getting out of control. So I guess that's how it be, brother. That's how it be, man. You know, see, you know, they always talk about these high, what do you call it, divorce rates and all of those stuff, right? Now, you know, they'll never talk about, they'll never talk about how many of these white men divorce these black women or vice versa. Or that they always talk about, but then they always talk about black divorce rates and all this shit. Like, yo, what the fuck is up? Right? Like, let me tell you something before I go. I was at a track meet one time. White lady said straight up, her husband and her live in the same house, they don't do nothing. She really, she said, she told my homeboy straight up, she like, you're a track coach, I love black men. She told straight up to his face. Like, she was like, we just married until the kids turned 21. And then I'm out. Wow. He's like, well, old kid, 10. She's like, I 11 more years ago. So, hey, Dawson, like they always say, it must be love and war, but as me and Dawson said the other day, and I joke, the married people is having all the fun, goddammit. Damn, they ain't even the problem. What the fuck is going on? Hey, look, y'all married people, man. Y'all got to stop leaving all the fun. Hey, what's it called? Nick don't say ain't no fun. The homies can't have none, but y'all having too much fun, man. I don't know, man.
They came down so hard on that goddamn white Zaddy when she made them comments.
Oh, you know they did. Oh, hell yeah, they put the first.
They came down so hard on Zaddy.
Like, I'm good. I ain't fucking with. I don't know. You know her.
Yeah. Oh, she gone. You know she gone. He done kicked her. She done been called nigger bitches and all kind of stuff.
Oh, man.
He probably done pulled out the whip.
Man, I'm telling you.
Now,
man, you better look that y'all. It ain't funny. She gonna come up missing.
No, that's a fact, bro.
She gonna come up missing.
Sadism. They believe in corporate punishment. So
yes, she will pay for this.
Get put across the bed, and she gonna get, corporate punishment.
Yes.
She don't like it.
Yes.
Down, bro. Some clergy people, European clergy, they get down like that. That's what they do, Frank.
And she will be a sacrifice because they believe in that too.
You hear what I say? Won't even speak to her brother in person though. Type of.
Oh no, she ain't gonna do that. And if she one of us, she could be a tether.
Yeah, exactly.
The show look like a tether to me, just like that other one that was talking about Trump with birthright citizenship. They had on the glasses with the white haired man and that badass bob wig. I say, yeah, that's a foreigner because we don't wear our hair like that.
And
they're coming for us next, black people. Lady, no, your ass leaving. Okay? You a foreigner.
Man.
We ain't playing this shit no more with these foreigners here.
like I said, us indigenous people should be the ones that, you know what I'm saying, dictate who should stay and who's the foreigner. You know what I'm saying? Not the original immigrant. You know, the OG immigrant. That nigga, the OG immigrant. This motherfucker trying to tell motherfucker dictate who the fuck is the immigrant.
But we gave up our rights, we gave up our government, we gave up our sovereignty, Frank.
That's true.
Now we under their system.
I gotta. Hey, look. I gotta. Hey, look. This is my last one for the night. Look, I gotta play this. Like I said, I got a woman on, and we gotta talk about this health because I ain't tell you, motherfuckers are fucked up. Now, this is Venus Williams. I ain't really don't forget the underlying story about her, but she's talking about fibroid issues, right? Been in the midst for years, right? Whatever is what it is, right? But here's the deal. You know what? The amount of women I've been hearing about these fibroids over the
lot of them.
It's just been like a lot of out of the world, right? So I'm looking at like now they got Venus talking about, so they must be trying to put some medication with this fibroid thing now. Oh, by the way, yo, what's that boy name? They were talking about the Essence Festival. What's that boy named Kai Cenat, the little Trinidad guy?
The Trinidad guy, yeah. What about him?
I think he struck a deal.
Yeah, he a tether.
He got a deal with Target.
Yeah, he's a tether too. He's a tether too. Mm-hmm. See how they do, Frank? You're going after the foreigners.
You know what I'm saying? They try to make it seem like the imitation you represents you, the real you. The imitation us don't represent the real us. How the fuck does that work? That's an imitation.
Well, I tell you what, Frank. Let's see how they work out. Cause we figuring out these motherfuckers foreigners and tethers.
He's a cosplayer.
He won't right. And this motherfucker play video games all goddamn day long. And see, you see that, Frank? You see, let me tell you how you know they tethers. Cause when my son told me, I say, gosh, I said, what kind of name is that? I say, Gerard, I don't think he's one of us. And then I said, two, hey man, how that boy got all them followers so fast? How you got all them followers? He not one of us. Like I told Chak about them Earn Your Leisure dudes. Look who was sponsoring them. Now look all the scandals and shit they all tied up in. Foreigners, man.
One thing I'm gonna say about Cass and
How the fuck they trying to grow? You talking about some real brothers? If they real brothers, I'm talking about us, the Americans here, our culture people. How did they channel grow so fast, Frank, during the pandemic? How do you hit in that short amount of time 1 million some people? Well, I think I sent BJ the article. I say, I told y'all about them. Them motherfuckers sponsored by them Democrats. They all up in articles with MSNBC and shit. Them motherfuckers around there wearing fake ass beards and shit. Then somebody said, yeah, disguising themselves. Then somebody said, you know, they don't have them assets over liability conferences. You know, they got called out for them. Because they tell my people was going there, and you know, you think you're meeting people, you getting game and all that. They found out, they said they so out of touch with our culture, they don't even know how to relate to us. Because them motherfuckers not one of us.
Oh, hell no, they ain't.
Yeah, but they got called out because they was like, the only reason y'all getting the crowds here is because the type of people y'all bringing on and inviting. So when they tried to, you know, say no, no, we got a big following. Excuse me. Shit, Frank, they held their own one without any guests and shit. People barely showed up. Yeah. Now them motherfuckers, you go on their channel now, Frank, look how many views and impressions they get. I told you them was nothing but motherfucking terrible. Didn't they have Big Mama on there? Big Girl? Big Lesbo? Stacey Abrams?
Yeah.
Didn't they have her big ass on there? I told you. It was coming. I told you it was coming.
Oh,
Pay
man.
attention. Just watch these people. And now look, them motherfuckers done got caught with M500. I think Shaq, did you watch the last Pocket Watch show? I need to finish watching it. I think oh, my bad. He done got caught for fraud and again, M500. He might not be one of us. The other one, the Caribbean guy, they had him on the show. They got called out. They had him on the show, on Earn Your Leisure show. Man, do you know that motherfucker was being fairly indicted? And you got this man on your show.
No.
I told y'all these foreigners come over here and scheme and scam. Did y'all see all them people they just busted from them healthcare scams? This nurse was talking about it, and I told her, I said, she talked about it. She should have showed the pictures. I bet you some of them damn African foreign-ass nurses or them Filipinos. Or,
Wait a minute. We just had that happen right here in Henrico, Virginia. Right
there
here.
you go. There you go.
Right here. Hold on. Now I think it's some nurses.
Okay.
I think they had gotten some trouble at one of them rehab centers for sexual abusing some residents. Hold on.
Yeah, them motherfuckers full of shit.
Yeah, they been scheming and scamming Medicare, Medicaid. Yeah, that's why they saying a lot of these places requiring these states requiring pre-authorization now.
Nigga should have been had all that shit though.
I agree, Frank. I agree. And you wonder why Medicare and Social Security going broke because y'all let these motherfuckers fall out the system, man.
Like, what do you say, Dawson? Diabolical, man.
Diabolical. I'm telling you. Bill and Frank, millions and billions of dollars.
That's
what's the foreigner that just got caught for? Oh, my baby Jay.
Now here you go. I got two of them right here. I'm gonna show both of them to you.
Okay.
Health found that Henrico Health and Rehab in the county's East End failed to protect 2 of its residents from sexual abuse by a nurse aide back in 2023. While VDH cited the facility for failing to properly prevent, investigate, and report the incidents, we wanted to learn more about how law enforcement responded to those actions. While Henrico Police says it did do an investigation, the Office of Commonwealth Attorney Shannon Taylor declined prosecution. After no charges were filed in those cases, the nurse aide was found to have sexually abused another resident at a different nursing home just 5 months later.
From a criminal review, it was determined from my office that there was not enough evidence to go forward on a probable cause charge for criminal actions.
Coming up tonight,
you know what she sound like? Pam Bondi, dumbass.
Since Henrico Health and Rehab was placed on a federal list reserved for the country's lowest rated nursing homes, state health inspectors have made a couple visits to the facility that resulted in violations and enforcement actions. In February, the Virginia Department of Health cited the nursing home for failing to provide a comfortable home-like environment, failing to remove a midline catheter before discharging a resident, increasing their chances of complications and infections, failing to assess and monitor a morbidly obese diabetic resident by not completing weights as ordered, omitting medications for 2.5 months as he experienced dangerously high blood sugar readings, and discontinuing a successful therapeutic diet, all without intervention from a physician. And inadequate nurse staffing levels in 2024 that were excessively low on the weekends and failed to maintain the highest practicable well-being of each resident. VDH found that the current staffing schedules were sufficient and residents were observed to be clean and engaged in activities at the time of the inspection. Then in May, another inspection resulted in citations for a staff member failing to properly use a Hoyer lift, causing a resident to get struck in the head by a sling bar, which led to a small injury. And the most serious violation was a failure to protect residents from sexual abuse. According to the allegations in the report, a receptionist made sexual comments to a resident and showed him a photo of him performing oral sex on another person. The staff member also blew a kiss and made smacking sounds at the resident. For a second resident, the report states the employee entered his room and said he wanted to perform oral sex on him. Then a nurse aide reported the same receptionist was sexually inappropriate with them by getting close and making funny noises in their ear, and a transportation driver reported that employee tried to grab his private area twice. The report says the facility terminated the staff member and filed a police report after learning of the incidents. However, VDH still cited the facility for failing to comply with requirements to report allegations of abuse to the appropriate agencies within 2 hours. Henrico Health and Rehab had already been cited for sexual abuse against 2 residents by a staff member back in 2023. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services is now imposing a $1,940 fine on the facility per day.
That's what I want to tell you. These motherfuckers ain't getting paid for $1,900 a day. They can make more money off the goddamn nursing home residents in the goddamn.
Man, that's a drop in the goddamn bucket.
That's a drop in the damn bucket. That's why I was getting. I'm glad they brought that shit up.
Check on y'all. I tell people. Check on y'all family members in them places. I used to always tell my patients in the hospital, have somebody here with you. Make sure somebody checking on your family members now.
And I was sitting there thinking to myself,
how the hell all that's going on at the fuck?
Hey, yo, I'm going to tell you something. You know what, though? To me, it ain't really that surprising now when you go. Let me say something. Like my homeboy always tell me, look, I ain't tried this ain't no disrespect to women because you got great nurses, you got a lot of them. But let's be real. I mean, you gotta be real. Some of these motherfuckers are some of the wildest freaks you ever met in your goddamn life. I ain't gonna tell you like,
that's true. That is true, BJ. That's true. I work with a lot of them. You're right. I work with a whole lot of them.
I'm not surprised at this, but hey, look. I have no idea what these motherfuckers. Hey, look, you get fucked till you goddamn drop. I don't give a fuck. Just take care of the residents, please, because all that shit that's going on with them, that's crazy.
That's too much like right.
Hey, look, get hit with balls and shit and all that shit.
You never know. Man,
I'm surprised somebody come with your ass.
Okay, so look.
Pedophile, they hiding pedophiles in there.
Man.
I mean, people who sexual assault.
So
rapists and shit.
Breaking news. Look, this is how you know this we've been talking about this psyop for a minute with these ice raids. Now, remember before old girl got hit, one of the reporter supposedly got hit with a non-lethal strike. Now they're saying the same thing again. Another reporter supposedly getting hit with I just sent it to you right now. You have to play this. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a psyop, man. They show you it's fake, but shit, I mean. See, the hurricane and shit like that, I think the flood, that's real, natural disaster, but it's just cloud seeding, and they controlled it. It's controlled.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That type of shit. This right here is just straight. I think a lot of this shit's just like to the point where, like, where's the list? I thought they had I'm confused. I thought they had a big ass motherfucking, what's that shit, a tablet. I thought these niggas was carrying around a tablet and shit with a list of names that they was gonna fucking deport per day. Now I'm hearing that they just snatching motherfuckers up, just pulling them. I mean, even though we all know the news shit, but what the fuck is really going on, bro? Do they got a big database or not for these motherfuckers?
Frank,
we got to look into that, Frank.
What Chrissy Nome told you?
Or she said it's for the cameras.
She said it's for the cameras. That's what she said.
There it is. Her and that. I don't know what this shit with Trump got going on. I mean, I don't even know why he got women in his goddamn cabinet, period. Much as they didn't put him through with messing with different women. He should even have them dumb motherfuckers in there.
Hey, look.
Maybe they give him blowjobs. I don't know.
All that plastic surgery your girl got, man.
That boy, but her known plastic surgery, bonded plastic surgery, because we know they age.
Hey, look. Chrissy Nome.
Dumb blonde.
Well, she looked like she
had that played a RoboCop.
I know what she looked like. She looked like she got beat up by her own Botox or some shit like that. That's what happened.
Oh, which one? Chrissy Nome?
Yeah,
Bunny look like that.
Botox and shit. I said, I don't know about this shit. And this woman about 50 years old. I said, these the most I said he probably two of the best looking white women I've ever seen in my life. 50 years old.
Yeah, that just ain't adding up there. That just ain't adding up. I mean, maybe they got Kim Kardashian plastic surgeon. I don't know.
Hey, you know the day of the flood. You know the day of the flood. BJ, but the day of the flood, she was taking. She had an Instagram survey talking about what pictures. I fucking not making this up. Talking about what pictures that she think motherfucker are her fans' favorite pictures. And she had one on the horse and one fucking posing and doing all this.
What? Man,
the same day as the flood.
See what I'm saying?
Something they showing you
See what I'm saying? They telling you, man. These motherfucker people. These people are actors and actresses. Okay. They are actors and actresses. They talking about Trump acting weird with motherfucker. Y'all should know that with that nigga being a goddamn Gemini. Okay.
He was on WWF.
Yes.
Well, wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait a minute, Frank. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me say this fucking watch this. Didn't they just tell you that they tried to have the UFC match at the White House?
Damn, dude.
What? Oh man.
So circus is on
UFC. Shit, man, we in the fucking circus, yeah.
Hey, look.
Luckily, we critical thinkers because if you weren't, you're not gonna think about this. You're not gonna get into that realm. You're thinking you're not gonna go that deep like the rabbit hole. You're just gonna the surface bullshit that the news tell you. That's why the news hits a certain demographic. Motherfuckers really listen to Fox News and MSNBC and CNN, all that bullshit. They
brainwashed on this shit, Frank.
I'm here to defend you, Don Lemon. You said it right. The Becky's hit the wall. Fuck that. Yeah, Don Lemon, you all right with me? Fuck that. You said the Becky's hit the wall. That's all right.
Nah, Don, let me tell you something. Don was right about that. Now I said, the thing about that, I told you that, BJ. I say now he done said that. I say he not gonna win against them Karens now. He went when he made that statement. Them Karens, didn't they come out? I told you, BJ, didn't they come out this ass?
Yeah, they got him out of there, but hey, look, Don.
Yeah.
They hit the wall.
Yeah. When you say that to them Karens. Oh shit.
10 o'clock right twice a day shit. Fuck it. He was all right that time shit. That's all right.
Yeah, he was cool, but it cost him. And I told you that. I say he not gonna win. Let's see where his LGBT trans mob at. If they gonna back him. No motherfuckers ain't back his ass.
Backing up.
You're not gonna beat them Karens now.
Right. Hey, look, man. I already told you, man. Look, you know what? I already tell you about them black gays, man. They get pissed on, shitted on them, man.
Oh, them the damn low class prostitutes.
Bye.
them egg buck type men.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What happened with that case with Ed Buck? All them bodies on him had went away real quick, didn't it? Just like Epstein, huh? Yeah.
Exactly. See that Epstein man?
Pay attention, man. That dude is alive and he is on that island. I told people a long time ago.
You know what I'm saying?
That dude is not dead. He's not dead, and they know not to kill him. Because if he released the information, Elon got the list. He got it. Elon got the list. Elon got it. He got it. You don't think Elon got that damn list? I think he gonna release it.
Hey, look, Frank, this is what I'm gonna say.
Good, that'd be good.
In closing,
you should.
So remember where you go there. So you gotta play your cards right, man. Because you don't, you gonna be on the goddamn side of the table. Play your cards right, brother.
hey, real quick. Hey, play. Okay, can you play the video real quick about the what's the name? The motherfucker with camera or the reporter getting hit. That shows me right there that this shit is
Who they was saying the camera got hit by ice?
No, the reporter. They said another report. Remember the other white girl, some shit, whatever the fuck race she was. You know what I'm saying? She got hit by a non-lethal bullet. This was like 3 weeks ago. So now, or this was before when the first ice raid bullshit. So now, you know, this one and shit. There's a black male reporter supposedly got hit with a damn rubber non-lethal bullet.
Here they go. They waiting to spark up another fake ass George Floyd, huh? And by the way, for old girl who made the comment from Houston, because I read an article about it. That's why I told Chak. I figured that's who Frank you was talking about. Why ain't nobody help us when we got in our community? We got devastated recently by Harvey. We got devastated by Tropical Storm Allison. Okay, we just got devastated last year by Hurricane Beryl and the derecho storm.
Okay.
So make sure you keep that. Yeah. So that tether. Make sure that tether need to keep that same energy. Watch who putting the batter in these people back. What other organization this tether works for? Why would you think about it, Frank? Why would she get out there and say something like that?
LGBT.
Those are kids. Yeah, and then LGBT and Hispanics, not all culture people, LGBT and Hispanics and deportate, just like Ricky Smiley, ugly undercover homosexual ass.
That nigga look like a anteater.
He lose that motherfucker losing his goddamn mind.
That nigga look like an aardvark.
Yep. Y'all next. No, Ricky, you next, cause you ain't one of us neither, brother.
Man, facts.
Pay attention.
Domino's.
I saw the video where Godfrey said, and Godfrey made a point about them being over here before us over here. But Godfrey, you on the list too. You better y'all lay low, man. Lay low. Lay low. Like I told everybody, I said, but everybody's putting that DEI shit. I call my friends, hit them up through Facebook, get that protest DEI shit off your page fucking right now.
Man.
You ain't gonna have no fucking job.
You know what? That's a good point.
And look how many, go look up now, Frank, all the sister girls who done been let go. Go look it up. Why you talking about mass unemployment? Go on TikTok, Instagram, look at all them sister girls that lost their jobs. A lot. Look that up.
Yeah, they be looking these employees.
They ain't going after the brothers. They going after the sisters. Well, they the one fell for the Democrats. They the one roll with them Democrats. Well, Kamala Harris and Jim Crow racist Joe Biden and trans Michael and gay Obama to help y'all. They can't get y'all a job in their organization or foundation. Oh, and then the biggest ones that was pushing the like LinkedIn and all them. Oh, they were letting them sisters off left and right. Go look it up. And look, LinkedIn was letting them run wild on that, whether they worked for LinkedIn or was on or part of a DEI organization, just worked for a company that had DEI. Man, all them gone, fired, gone. Yep. And can't get another damn job.
That shit need to work the job.
Like they done blacklisted. Can't tell the sister girls nothing.
All right, so BJ, you playing this shit?
Yeah, I'm playing.
I think it's muted. Oh my bad, you got it. All right.
Yeah.
Entire crowd. It was absolutely chaotic. Here's more. Federal agents popped off tear gas and less than lethal rounds, causing protesters to scramble back. My Eyewitness News photographer and I, in the middle of the panicked crowd rushing away, we got caught in the mayhem and startled like everyone else, terrified of getting hit by a less than lethal round or overwhelmed by tear gas clogging the throat. Hurry up. Right now they're popping off tear gas canisters and folks are just running like crazy.
That's acting. He acting, Frank. Frank, he acting. He acting.
Teach him how to act. Did he go to the Debbie Allen school?
He acting, Frank. He acting.
I'm acting, bro.
There you go.
We both caught that shit.
Let me say this in closing. Number one. Now, this had to be a skit because all the motherfuckers had masks on, so they had had to know what was up. Everybody I saw that bitch had a mask on. They had to know these mother throwing gas or something. Like,
They all had masks, bro.
now why did he take his mask off? Nobody would do that. Look, check this out, man. You know if they spraying tear gas, that you would not take your mask off.
Minute, bro.
Why would you be exposed?
I've inhaled that shit. That shit ain't no joke, bro.
No, that don't make sense. You wouldn't take your mask off. Come on. Let's be real.
That should have fucked your ass up.
And depending on what it is. That's bullshit. Let me look at it a little bit more. Hold on.
In our minds like we can as U.S. citizens. We have tear gas, being pepper-based pump. I got hit with the paintball. This is not okay. We are expressing our First Amendment right, which is freedom of speech, freedom of action, freedom of the press. This is what we need to be doing. The people coming together against them, the tyranny. They are the evil.
They started throwing tear gas. Time out. Now wait a minute, man. Ain't nobody getting tear gas and sitting there doing all that much talking that damn long. At least I know I ain't. The fuck I
He
did.
said, yeah, I mean, when your eyes be burning, when your throat be trying to close up or hurting from tear gas, that's nothing.
Right.
And then look at them talking points. This is tyranny.
I know.
Check out that language.
I don't
Boy, them Democrats, boy, they don't stop.
Good acting show, because
It is.
Because
It is. So which one of them get the Oscar, BJ? The brother or this wetback here?
It gotta be the brother, because
Okay, we give it to the brother.
because he took his mask. I said, wait a minute, why would you take your mask?
Oh yeah, we gotta give that to the brother then.
Like, yo, nobody would take their mask off in that type of situation. At least the man talking, I mean, he kept his mask on. This man took the mask off and started reporting. So wait a minute, man, hold on. So, no, you got to get the Oscar for that. But go ahead, Dawson, charge your information.
Okay, it's Sheriff Speaks 21 and Sheriff Speaks TV. And Sheriff Speaks TV because you know how it's
It really happens, man. It's all right.
same with YouTube. Same as well.
That's why I
And
said.
Sheriff Speaks 21 on TikTok.
That's why I said I don't care if you're curious. Like I said, like Christians curious worse than you do. So what's the problem? Just keep on curious and shit. I don't give a shit. Go ahead, Frank.
Yeah, man. So I mean, as you can see, man, they keep going with the scripts. You know what I'm saying? The stage stuff. Because look, like you were saying, man.
Stage.
Oh, girl, Christy Nome. You know what I'm saying? It said it was all for the camera, man. It's all for the camera. You know, and remember, and then look, so they having all this big ass budget, right? They have 80-some billion or something like this for between ICE and the border patrol agents. So we, I mean, come on, that's all this goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? Plus a trillion in defense already. You see what I'm saying? So where is this money? With all that goddamn money, I want to
Frank.
see help wanted signs. I want to see all types of shit.
Oh yeah, exactly. And Frank and BJ, I don't know if we was on Drop Ball show Sunday, either one of you, I don't know. The lady said, you know where that money going to towards Frank?
Right.
Oh, you can be a bounty hunter now.
Yeah.
You can round them up.
Oh,
What you think that money's for? They ain't got enough time to hire. They finna hire a bounty hunter. They did in Houston already. They done had 2 or 3 cases where people rolled up in the truck and started grabbing up illegals, claiming they was ICE. Now they claim they wasn't ICE. To me, that was a test run.
Now on that case, now.
Yep.
Now let me say something. That's
They grabbed up a couple of a lot of them, quite a bit of them.
Now, like I said, that's like I did hear that on one show. Maybe not Sunday. I was only on at 12 o'clock. And I had some stuff I had to handle. But I'm gonna say that now, when you talk about bounty hunting, so almost like every man for himself. So I always tell people when you bounty hunting, as long as you don't get in my way, you hike. Because You try to do something. Hey, you think I'm somebody? And now we got a serious problem. But sometimes these motherfuckers, you got what they call them, Johnny Red boys. You know, these motherfuckers get kind of stupid, and they want to goddamn do some other bullshit sometime and go outside the scope of what they say they doing. So you gotta watch.
I agree. But he opened that door, BJ. These motherfuckers when they start forming militias.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah. They finna be rounding these people out. Well, so Frank, that's where the money going. The $80 billion.
And see, the thing is, look, I want these motherfuckers. I want to be them to hold these motherfucking places and these corporations and these companies that hire these motherfuckers over us and all this bullshit.
My daddy been saying that for the years. You right?
Be held accountable, man. It's not.
I agree.
Bait and switch with Trump and them, and he's full of shit because he just said he's gonna let a lot of them stay, and you know what I'm saying that we know that they're not gonna hold the companies accountable. These are the people you gotta look at like this. These are their donors, and what they do is they give the tax breaks to the donors.
Yes, sir.
Fucking works. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna keep working like that.
Well, you know what, Frank? He sold out.
Oh,
when you start shipping money, BJ, what's that small hat lady that gave him 200 million? Who was that?
Addison.
Yeah. You own now.
Thanks.
Now, your first term, that was all your money, right?
No. Actually, her husband, the first term, her husband, Sheldon, gave to me. Her husband died. He boy.
And dude, Black Stone gave him like two a good amount of money too for his campaign.
Wilbur Ross.
Oh, really?
I don't know if Wilbur Ross still alive, but there was one of the Rothschild guys. But what I'm saying,
there you go.
The lady Addison, she he had that speech in like September. I played it, and then they just said, "All right, fuck it, you don't talk too much," and they just told me, "You banned for 2 months, fuck you," right? And he said, and he basically said, "Hey, look, they were gonna take over the whole West Bank area, and that's as soon as he got in office, boop, right there. That's right on cue." But but I will say this: that people just gotta watch it right now, and people gotta hey look now, Frank. Like I said, like right now, like I told the guy, hey, you know. By the way, Dawson, it was called Camp Mystic, right?
It's Camp Mystic. That's correct.
M, the 13th letter of the alphabet.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
And it happened on set. Didn't it happen on 7-4?
It did. I think it did.
Yes, sir.
47.
Yeah.
47 president, right? 47.
There you go. Wow.
Yeah, it happened on 7-4.
What your guy say about it? Frank, your gematria guy.
Oh man, you know
I need to watch that. Did you play it on your show?
I played
it. With Lyndon B. Johnson.
No, I didn't because he had he did like an hour or something on it.
Yeah, it was a long one on that one, but
it was a long one this time. Never mind.
But no,
I'm gonna watch it. What's his name? Send it to me, Frank. I want to watch it.
Zach Hubbard, but he was talking about Lyndon B. Johnson.
Zach Hubbard, okay.
Was the one who made that speech, but I remember Lyndon B. Johnson that made that speech years ago because you gotta understand, like, like, what is it, 1953 or 1951 in St. Louis when they dropped Suicide on the whole housing projects and stuff and made people go nuts and shit and all that shit, or Magna Lease or whatever. So these projects are kind of old. But they just doing it so fine, and now people be like, "Yo, what's going on?" Like I told you, like this the first day in the last 3-4 days now rain like 100 heavy thunderstorms just come out like boom, 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 boom. You're like, man, look, you want either you're gonna sleep, and now some people you mean you gonna sleep.
Well, see, they getting slick with it, BJ. They getting slick. They starting to put these storms at nighttime.
Yep.
Pay attention. We got hit with Hurricane Burr like that. That mother came through at night.
Yeah. Think about it.
So they getting slick now. They don't want you up in the daytime.
Yeah, hey, look.
You know how the media and the news system works. You know how they lie.
Well, hey, look. You know what's so crazy? This is what a lot of people been saying around here. They've been saying Wait a minute. The news didn't report any rain today. No, they
There
didn't.
you go.
They didn't
There
report
you go.
it.
Pay attention.
Neither. Wait a minute. Y'all did. You were walking like. I looked up. Yes, that's a
That's the best job to have. Get paid to tell a lie or
mushroom.
predict.
What they call that shit? Look like a big ass mushroom cloud. And I said, and the guy said, man, we becoming like the Midwest.
Y'all got cloud seeded on.
I said, tornado.
Oh, that's another thing. They create tornadoes too.
I told you, man, the guy
Mhm.
tent was in the yard backwards and shit. Like, yeah.
Y'all should have saw that shit when you first saw the first part of Twister.
Hey, you know what? My mom got me that game one time. What was that game called? Twister, where you put your body like that.
Oh yeah,
Man,
Hey, that was a fun game, Frank. That was a fun game. You know, we used to have a lot of board games. We had checkers, backgammon.
Oh, them kids don't even know what the hell that is. Monopoly.
Yeah, we had that too.
Man, we played cards, dominoes, spades, pity pat,
Tonk.
Tonk. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the crazy stuff, right? I like, man, that's why I be looking at like, I look at like, damn.
Cause that's all we had, BJ. Think about it. That's what one of my classmates was saying. He was like, I'm glad we grew up without a cell phone. Cause that's all I remember summertime, that's all we would do. Get at the table, play Monopoly, checkers, pity pat, spades, dominoes, go to the park, ride our bikes, go to our friend's house.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Look, do hair, learn to be beauticians, doing hair.
if you think that's fun,
Oh, yeah.
that's fun. Hey, look, I got something.
People going around with a lawnmower trying to cut people yards, trying to make a little dollar.
Man,
hey, look, 804.
And them was the days, man.
Well, look, I gotta say something funny because look, a 4-year-old, I had a lady. She did a test with her grandchild. She said, "Call BJ number." Told that little girl the phone number. I said, I'm gonna go outside. You ain't gonna be a little girl at 4 years old will drive that daggone cell phone, call your number.
Oh, them kids, these new kids now, they born in them cell phones. They know how to. I know my little cousin daughter, even my nephew. Oh, them motherfuckers get the phone. They get the phone. I remember my cousin little daughter. She wasn't nothing. Had to be number about 2 or 3. And then I would tell my cousin, wife, like, hey, you call me? She's like, oh no, that's Zoe. Zoe's calling. She calls people number and want to talk. I said, wait a minute, at 2 years old?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she know how to go and find your number. Yeah.
Damn.
What?
I mean, in retrospect, if emergency went down, it could be a good thing. But if you really don't want to, you call your thing, that's a bad thing too.
Thank you. Yep. And she would pick up the phone, call early in the morning or late at night. I said, how the hell does she know to pick? She know it. She know how to sift through the numbers and who to call. Yep.
Yeah. So, Frank, what you got, man? Let me know, man.
Oh, yeah, okay, so my bad. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up. Yeah, so you just gotta, man, just really recognize, man, that this stuff, these people trying to play us, man, they've been playing us for years. But the internet, it's a good and a bad gift and a curse because it's in an informational way. We can use this type of stuff, this information against these people and contradict the lies that they constantly tell us every day because it's all bullshit and lies. You know what I'm saying? That these people will be telling us and regurgitate. It's really political theater. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Think about it. They give you the same, and that's how they mess with your mind. So they give you the scenario that they're deporting and taking people, rounding people up in America, so Mexicans or Hispanics, right? And then the same scenario they give you that Mexicans is deporting them in Mexico, white people in Mexico. It's like that.
That's all right. That's for the propaganda.
And then they said there's some Mexicans from Mexico. That's what I played on my channel the other day that came and helped the white motherfuckers in Texas. I'm like, wow.
That's what they claim. I don't know how true it is, but that's what they claim.
Like, so let me get this straight. So the people that are supposed to be getting deported right now, getting treated bad by these white motherfuckers, are over here and help out. It's just, you can't make.
Well, they need to get their wake up call, Frank.
Facts.
We told them when they came over here.
Oh, facts.
Don't side with them white folks. We told them, Frank, they were warned. I don't feel sorry for none of them. We warned y'all.
Facts.
Y'all sided with them.
Facts.
And you want us to help you? Yeah.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, guys. You know what I do, man? I told you, hey, look. I see no evil, I hear no evil, bro.
There you go.
Cause look, at the end of the day, I already know it. Like I said, I done had what do you call it, Frank? Fucking hellfire to my look. I lost one of my best friends ever, almost like adults. I told you about the dude who remember I told you about they hit they ran into the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the barber who used to cut my hair when I was 3 years old. I had called him like it was June 13th or 12th.
Mm-hmm.
And I called him. I said, I called him. His wife answered the phone. I said, yeah, speak to Alvin. She was like, young man. She was like, Alvin died on April 9th. We buried him April 23rd. I was like, yo. I'm like, what? So I was a little off because he always looked out me. Oh, my mom and dad, he always looked out me, helped me out a lot. And like me and him real close. He was one of the guys that taught me about, golfing and stuff. He was like, black men golf too. Really, we got a lot of talents in golfing and things like that.
We do.
Stuff like that. So had a daughter golfing, stuff like that. But so then I said, you know what? Then I told you my other boy got ALS and shit. So like I said, this shit been like a whirlwind, but it's okay. Fuck it, man. Other boy in Dallas, I'm like, damn, everybody fucked up or dead. It's okay. Fuck it. Hey, look, what the hell can I do, right? Hey, look, but the good thing is, like I said, got the nephew, he's down to 220, and the other guy, he's down to 325. So I take solace in the victories I get, and the ones that I lost, I just got to keep it pushing. So it's okay.
Good, that's good.
I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, what is it? June 2nd was 2 years with my roommate died 2 years ago. So that was July the 2nd or something like that. So, hey, look, you know what? And look, excuse me, Christian. Hey, look, I just want to be nice to you. Hey, look, y'all to help me. I had to figure this shit out. I'm sorry, I did. I just had to figure this shit out. Like, yo, either you gonna get up or lay down. So I just said, hey, look, I'm gonna just get up and do what I do. And I said, because my boy told me, man. He said, how you gonna do? I said, you know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna just occupy myself with so much stuff that I ain't gonna have to think of. That's why the moment that I said, look, you just got to move, like, because you just sit there and think of this shit, you will drive yourself. So you just get up and do. So, and my boy was like, man, but he's like, you don't. I said, look, man, look, if they gone, look, I ain't going to the grave trying to dig nobody out, right? I'm not doing that, right? And hey, look, I'm not jumping on a jet to try to go up there because last time I checked, they got buried in the ground. So I'm not jumping on a jet to go up there to find out where they at. So hey, look, sometimes you just gotta move and you gotta think about it. Hey, say, man, but surely we did have a lot of great people that look out for you. So that shit would throw you for a curve, and then you be like, man, you got great people. But it seemed like, to me, the magicians and the sorcerers, these motherfuckers getting to live 100 years. I'm a little, I guess I can be a little bit annoyed by that, but it's okay. It's okay. Everything gonna be all right. Go ahead, Frank. Go ahead and finish up, man.
All right, so yeah, man. So you just gotta be mindful, man. Just take a lot of this shit with a grain of salt, man. Literally political theater, and they just really lying and BS and just playing this shit out to really carry out their real agendas that they're doing, and really, you know what I'm saying, take from the poor and shit and give to the rich like they usually always been doing. And that's why they make stories like Robin Hood, because it's really the opposite. So yeah, y'all can hit me at, you know that at XX Frank Nitty XX on YouTube and also on Instagram, and then Frank Jones 8115. That's the other Instagram page. So yeah, tap in with me, you know, check my content out, man, and you know, yeah, because it's a long fight, man.
You're right. And let me shout out Shaq, since he ain't, yeah, I mean, he gets me fell asleep or phone died, whatever. Shaq Wilder Instagram, Shaq Wilder Facebook, and no, Shakir is always Facebook, excuse me, and Shaq Wilder Instagram. But yeah, look, let me say this. Hey, look, at least, you know what? It rained so hard last night. I guess when I come outside, the good thing about this morning, guess what? I won't probably see a cat running from underneath the car. So that be when I get up tomorrow. So hey, look, cat came out the car. The cat said, hey, look. I said, get me running this car. Cat probably said, look, man, I'm sorry being in the car, man. I'm just trying to get away from the rain, man. They look at the new edition, can you stay in the rain? But hey, look, the question is, sunny days, everybody loves them. But can you stay in the rain like New Edition? Because guess what? It's going to be a hell of a summer. Because it's already been a hell of a summer with all this rain and heat. So take your time.
That's true.
And buckle up and make sure the number one thing, stay hydrated. Take your time.
All right, salute, man.
Yes, sir. All right.